What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's episode. It is AC Delvers. My name is Alberto. As you can see, we got the entire crew with us. We have John playing Zeldris, Silas playing Ski Bop, Dylan playing Lelouch, and we have Sean playing Odin. I'm the Dungeon Master. Today we're on episode 16 of our campaign of Descent into Avernus. Real quick, just a couple announcements. Our second phase of our animated video has been started. On top of that, tomorrow on a separate Twitch page, it'll be Chef Bayers. It's spelled CHEF Bayers, BEYERS. I will be doing essentially a DM talk show where Chef Bayers, the person who runs that channel, will be interviewing me and asking me questions for a 30-minute segment. It'll be like a talk show. So I believe it's at 5:30 tomorrow. If it's not, I will correct that in the Discord overnight. I'll double check with him tonight and tomorrow for whenever he can get back to me, and I will let you guys know again. But other than that, let's get into tonight's festivities. Last time on D&D, after defeating what was three bearded devils and two spine devils, our crew went ahead and saved Zeldris' mother and two children. Afterwards, discovering what had happened to Elturel and what has been happening ever since the city was teleported. They had discussed with the mother that basically the majority of survivors made their way towards the High Hole. And that's where she had planned on taking the kids because she was staying in the tavern. So the group decided to make their way in that direction, still trying to figure out a way to bring Elturel back to the material plane. You guys all started to make your way, had a few interesting encounters on the way. You made it to the bridge, and you also managed to sneak by a couple of bearded devils and spine devils by deceiving them with the likes of Ski Bop and Zeldris, using their disguised selves ability to turn into the bearded devils that you turned into. One of them displayed some type of emotion towards a fallen soldier or comrade. You all made your way past the bridge and made your way towards the High Hall. You had one more encounter with a goblinoid-like devil, which you had never seen before, but managed to sway him into continuing his scouting and slaying two spine devils that he had sent with you after you guys had left. But with that, you guys now are approaching the High Hall. With you is Rhea, the entire group, Lulu, Zeldris, and Zeldris' mother, and the two children on top of the Mastiff that is owned by Ski Bop. Just for relative sake, I'm going to go over what you're seeing again. As you guys are now leaving the street and entering, now seeing the High Hall in full scope, you see it is a cliff-top castle. It was once the crowning architectural jewel of Elturel. Only 3 of its 5 watchtowers still stand, though they appear abandoned. The wooden gates that once led into the castle grounds have been shattered, leaving a gaping hole in the wall. The west side of the castle has been reduced to a pile of smashed brick and broken wood. The surviving buildings are blackened by soot, and at the center of the castle grounds, the High Hall Cathedral stands defiant. Odin. You're muted.
Oh, I'm not. I wasn't raising my hand. I'm just stretching.
Oh, I apologize. The other side of the castle itself almost looks like a meteor or something of that sort had smashed into it and just completely decimated it. At the top of the cathedral, there's like portions and parts of it that are just kind of corkscrewing through the air, still levitating. Over top of you, you have the massive dark orb that's spewing both fog and electricity, slashing into areas, allowing lightning strikes to make their way. Looking down, the streets are still cracked, and every like couple minutes or so, you'll feel the Elturel begin to sway and sort of quake, almost like a miniature earthquake, and you kind of lose your footing for a second. However, you all stand at what is the foregrounds of the cathedral, right at the gate. So you're about to make your way into what is sort of like a courtyard. What would you all like to do?
Um, can I make a perception check to see if there's any other devils around or anyone like watching us?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a perception check.
I was also going to ask if I could make a perception check.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Go for it.
First roll with the new dice. Oh God, natural 1. Oh no. Gotta throw them away now. So a total of 5.
5, Skip Up?
9.
9 and 5. Looking around, looking at the back streets where you came from to the left and the right, looking around, you don't spot it. There doesn't seem to be any in mind. And if I could have the entire group roll a d20.
Option. That's better. I got a 16.
16.
God. 5.
5, okay.
We have traded.
18.
18. And Lelouch?
5.
5, okay.
You're trying to beat me?
I'll keep that in mind.
Make 10.
I will keep that in mind. However, you all are in this area. Some of you loosely bound at the wrist. However, what would you all like to do? By the way, the disguise cells only last, I believe, an hour. Traveling from the bridge to here, the disguise self would wear off.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, glad we killed those
I was just about to ask that question too.
Yeah, it did wear off by now. However, what would you all like to do?
Alright, well, since the disguise selves aren't working anymore, I say we get out of these bounds. And I'm just gonna go to everyone and get my pieces of rope back.
You got it? So you start getting your sliced up pieces of rope back.
Rope.
You have now 50 feet of rope, but segmented.
You never know when you need it.
That's completely true. But Zell's mother steps forward and goes, "This is the High Hall. I'm not sure where everybody is hiding in here, but this is it." And you can see Rhea is just kind of, she almost has like a look of disoriented a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of, what's up?
You okay, kid?
Yeah, I'm good. It's hard to take. It's just taking it all in, you know.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. We'll make it back to the way it was.
Let's hope, or at least die trying.
Yeah. I really hope not. I kind of have plans after this, but
I think we all do. But yes, let's head in now.
Alright. So, like, is there like a secret knock we have to do? Is there like a code phrase? Like anything you guys know?
She points over to the gate with one of the gates like half off the hinges, the other one like going in the wind, and she goes, "I think we're okay."
Okay.
What is the marching order?
You guys okay with me in the front?
Yep. I'm not looking to
Easy.
get stabbed.
Odin in the front.
Rhea and Ski Bop with me.
Ray and Ski Pop with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be close by to Zeldris's mother and the children.
Okay.
Same.
So Zeldris, do you want to divide it into 2 squads, and then Zeldris, Lelouch, the 2 children be, and the mother be in that squad, and then Lulu will join at the back of Rhea, Ski Pop, and Odin.
Yeah.
And then where's the Mastiff going?
Master will be on the side with the children.
Right behind the children. Got it. So one squad is Zeldris, Lelouch, Mama Zell, 2 children, Mastiff in the back. The other squad is Odin, Ski Pop, Rhea, Lulu. All right. So,
Okay.
first off, you guys begin entering the courtyard. It's something that they hadn't hit you as much until now is how hot it is. It is uncomfortable. You're sweating, and it's pretty hot, but nothing too crazy. You guys begin making your way into the courtyard, and what you see is like plants that have now gone that would have been like a vibrant green, have now like died out and are just withered pieces of branch. You can see a couple of columns on both your left and right hand side that kind of shoot up and are part of stonework that are at the top that lead forward into the courtyard. And you can see the massive double doors that lead into the cathedral proper. Odin and Zeldris, give me a go ahead and give me a perception check as you guys are moving forward.
Gotcha.
Let me see what I want to catch up real quick.
6,
Oh my God,
23.
$3 left.
23. Odin, you're keeping a visual eye out. As Zeldris, you kind of put your hand out towards
I got
Odin,
you too, man.
looking forward. You stop and you can see something like rustling around one of the columns, and then another thing rustling around the other column, and you
But
hear like
I
a
think
slight
it's free right now.
like growls sound. You're not sure what it is, but there's something that seems to be around the columns in the back.
What is it, soldiers?
Nah,
Why did you stop
be
me?
safe.
There's something by those columns. It growled, kind of. Everyone, be on guard.
So, scoop up.
Can I take out the demon decks?
Yes, you can. You take out the demon decks and get it ready. Are you all just staying put?
Are there any rocks on the ground or anything? Or like pebbles or?
Yeah, there would be. There would be like pieces of fallen high hall.
Alright. I'm just gonna pick up a chunk and I'm just gonna throw it in between the pillars.
You got it. Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Roger Dodger.
What'd you get? A natural one.
Jeez, no more of that die.
These
You
dice.
take it, and you as soon as you go to throw it, you slip and fall and throw it straight up.
Oh, fuck!
You're like watching it as it comes back and just smacks you right in the forehead. You can take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. As he falls, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Split. It's heavy.
So you guys see him fall. He slams onto the ground. You immediately hear the sound of stone and metal. As it begins to rattle, you hear the growling begins to intensify. As coming around the corner, you see these quadrupedal beasts. Excuse me. These quadrupedal beasts, no larger than. They seem to be about the size of like a wolf, maybe, but fur that like lines the back of the head and comes straight back, but it's jet black. The skin jet black, the fur jet black, the eyes these kind of piercing red rubies, the inside of the mouth fangs coming out. As the mouth opens, you can see a red glow coming from the inside of the mouth, the tongue and the top of the mouth, the ears that are pointed back, sharp claws that adorn the hands, the paws. As both of them come around the opposite side, to keep up, you click it. You see you guys see a skip up, a blue line shoots out from behind you guys and scans one of them, and you see it's popping up in like coded Hellhound data invalid. There's no data, and as they look over in your direction, they begin running towards you guys. Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Why is there so much blood on my boots?
And Odin, you are prone.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna use the D&D
There we go.
Beyond
That's
dice.
not
I
bad.
rolled an 8.
Okay, 1 second, please.
Slightly better. That's better.
What am I rolling over? Someone's stopping me.
25 to 20.
20.
What'd you get? 20s. Keep up. Yeah, baby.
It's the demon dex.
It really is the index. 25, 20 to 15. What'd you get?
15.
I need you to roll a d4.
Okay.
Of course, the first time you use the demon dex, it has no information on the demon.
Got a
2. I need you to roll it again.
Oh my.
It's just like data. You are going to die. It's just
4. All
data.
right. So you're first, Eldris.
Nice.
That'll probably be for the nightmare. Nightmare?
Yeah, just run.
Death.
In all caps. Just run.
15 to 10.
I got a 14.
14. Odin, baby. All right. And 10 to 5.
I got an 8.
An 8 for Lelouch. Thank you. I believe you were the last one of the crew. Then Rhea, Lulu, Mrs. Zell, and 2 kids. All right, boys. As this is going on, the first one up is Ski Pop. What are you doing? We're not using the battle map for this one. They are about, from you, you are behind Odin. They're about 35 feet ahead of you. One is 35 feet, and then one is parallel to that.
Okay. I'm gonna use my last sorcery point to do Twin Spell. I'm gonna use Shockwave on the 2 closest ones.
You got it. Go ahead and make your attack, bro.
I'm rolling my dice. I don't trust the RNG of this. 15 plus 6, so 21 for the first one.
First one hits.
10 for the second one.
10 misses.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy. Zeldris, you're on deck, by the way.
the first one takes 19 lightning damage.
19? That is a good amount. Sheesh.
Need Eldritch Blast at this point.
No, absolutely not. That is a decent amount of its health. Good job. Anything else, Zeldris? Or Ski Pop?
I'm gonna yell back to the Mastiff, protect the children at all costs.
You got it. The Mastiff stays in place or begins to growl. You see kind of like the foam coming out the mouth. They are ready to fight. Zeldris, you're up.
All right. So the one that Ski Bop was attacking, I would like to just use Toll of the Dead, and it has to make a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save coming up for you, bro.
Hellhound shouldn't be that
Natural.
smart.
That is going to be an 8.
Okay, so it fails, and it's going to take 4 points of damage.
How much?
4. It wasn't the best roll. It was just.
Isn't? What'd you roll?
I rolled the 2d8.
2d8, so 4 points of damage. You got it.
Oh, damn.
Oh wait, no, it already lost health, so I would roll a
Isn't it
d12.
D12?
Yeah, it is.
My bad.
You're good. That's why I was curious. I think it's 2d12, right? Or no?
Yeah, so I'm gonna just re-roll
Go
that.
for it. That's crazy. dude.
11 points.
11 points? That's a lot better.
That's pretty good, honestly. 2d12.
Yeah.
Anything else, Zeldris?
No, I'm gonna just protect my mom and the kids.
Hey, you targeted one of the damage to. You forgot about it.
So, with that, they begin their assault. As they begin, it's their turn. They're just straight hounding it, straight moving towards you. One looking a lot hurt than the other. One runs up to the leader of one squad, Zeldris, and one runs up to the leader of the other squad, Odin, who is prone. And they both take out they just and unleash a cone of fire towards the entire group. And this is going to be a 15-foot cone. This is going to get a couple people. The first one gets Zeldris, Lelouch, and Mrs. Z. The other one gets Odin, Ski Pop, and Rhea. So I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws. I'll roll for Miss Z.
Do I make one because I'm prone, or is it with disadvantage?
You do. You still make one. It's not disadvantage.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Miss Z succeeded, and Rhea
Oh, nice.
16.
I
also
got-
succeeded.
I got a 9.
I did a
9?
barrel roll and got an 18.
18, so you succeed.
I got an 8.
Failed. Zeldris,
A 10.
a 10? You
Yeah.
fail.
How is the guy on the floor more agile?
You know what? Don't worry about it.
Experience.
So this
Goes
is
over.
going to be for Odin's group, which is
Yeah.
Odin, Skipop, and Rhea. You guys take 6 plus 2, 8 plus 1, 9. And then, oh god, double sixes. 9 plus 6, 15, 21 points of fire damage.
Oh,
That
boy.
is, if you failed 21, if you succeeded 10.
Oh, I just want to add something. Can I almost like Piccolo style get in front of the children so they're out of harm's way?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, this is for Rhea, Skipop, and Lelouch.
Yeah.
But right behind you is Mrs. Z, and then behind her is the kids. So
Yeah, so
you
I'll
would not.
just.
They're not. They're actually not caught. They're not caught in this.
Oh, okay. So
However, 10, 13, 14, 14 plus 6, 20 points. So 20 points to Zeldris, Lelouch, and Mrs. Z, who succeeded. So she only takes 10 points. And you can see that she is on death's door. She's burnt out. She has flames coming from her. Her uniform's burnt up. The kids are just barely made it out of that fire as they were right beyond the 15-foot range. However, these dogs are now in combat with both Odin and Zeldris. Odin, you're up.
Okay, first things first, I'm standing up.
Yes, sir. You stand up and you are now face to face with this growling hellhound.
Okay.
And
Boom.
this is the one that everyone has been damaging.
Okay, gotcha. Bonus action. Giant's Might. Never
All right.
expected it.
You got it, good sir. You
Something I have
immediately
never done
go
before.
into Giant's Might. You take up that area. Go for it.
Okay. And Decisions. Fuck it, I'm gonna hit it.
You got it, bro. Go for that hit.
It always works. It's always a valid strategy.
I agree.
Ooh, that's not hot. 13 for the first one.
13 misses.
All right, for the second attack, it's gonna be a 26.
That definitely hits, good sir.
Nice. Okay, so takes. Ooh, that's nice. So 17 and a D6. It's taking 20 points of damage.
20 points. How do you want to do this?
I just like to imagine it's just barking at me, and I'm just gonna take the broadside of my axe, and I'm just gonna whack it straight into the ground. Just,
As you bring it down, you immediately cave the head in sideways as it and just falls down to the ground. However, that one has been taken out.
and how far away am I from the other one?
Pretty close. You're about 10 feet or so.
I'm just gonna use my movement to get up on it.
You got it. You begin moving on to that one. Next up, Lelouch.
Oh, and real quick, I'm just gonna yell back to the kids in this sea. Politely back the fuck up.
You got it. You yell that back to the kids. Yes.
How much damage did I take again?
It was 20 points, I believe.
It was 20.
You
Okay.
failed those 20.
Yeah.
Because I put in 22.
No, you're good. It was 20 points.
Oh no,
It was- It was 21 on one side and 20 on the other side.
All right. I'm gonna go and bonus action first level healing word on Miss Z.
Miss Z, yep. How much does she heal?
She is going to heal 7 points,
7 points. That's good. She's up to 9 hit points.
and then
Ooh.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna attack the asshole ahead of me. I'm gonna move.
You want to get into melee?
Yeah,
You
and I'm
got
gonna
it.
attack with my longsword.
You good. You're good. Go for it.
Gotcha. 14.
14 misses.
Fuck.
Pain everywhere.
That's it?
That's all I can do.
You got it. Rhea's turn. Rhea is going to, seeing that you guys are grouping up on the other one, she's going to take out her heavy crossbow and she's going to launch an attack against it. She misses. As she lets out the heavy crossbow, it shoots through right by you and Zeldris and Odin and just and locks into one of the columns, however missing. Lulu, with her immense speed, is going to join you guys, fly over top, and be right behind this creature. And now you guys are on all sides of this creature. And Lulu is going to go ahead and make a tusk attack, and she also misses. So she went in for a tusk attack, but it just managed to. Oh wait, she has advantage. My bad.
She has advantage, bro.
She does, and she hits with the second one.
This thing can't move.
So that is 2 points of damage to this creature. It's something. She lands a touch strike, and it manages to like batter her off as it now has like a small cut. And Lulu's like, I'm sorry.
We're doing great.
Next up is Miss Zell, and she leans back, grabs a bow and arrow, and lets it loose. Let's see if it hits. It does not hit. Fuck. The two kids are gonna then begin backing up with Miss Zell. The Mastiff moving to protect them. Next up, Ski Pop, you're up with Zeldris on deck.
So there's only the one that's being surrounded, right?
Yeah, there's only one.
Okay. No, then I won't really use a spell. I'm just going to shockwave it.
You got it. Go for it.
Always valid.
12 plus 6, 18.
18 hits.
Nice.
Good stuff. Now this ridiculous amount of damage.
No, 12 this time.
12? Alright, cool.
That's reasonable.
That is reasonable.
The max I can do is 20 with the die because I do 2d10.
Oh yeah,
That's just really good for a cantrip.
Very.
yeah.
Thank you.
It's just a quick fireball.
Zeldris, you're up.
All right. First things first. Bonus action. Healing word on myself because I'm dying.
You got it.
What a
Go
choice.
ahead, buddy.
And I'm gonna get 7 points of HP back.
You got it. Heal at this 7 points, bro.
Then I'm gonna use inflict wounds again. And
Is that touch?
Toll the dead. My bad.
You got it. Wisdom saving throw. This time it's gonna be a 12.
All right, still fails.
Still fails. Go for it, bud.
Good. Die.
Toll.
Ooh, 13 points of damage.
Woo! Nice.
Be feisty.
Harass it.
As you take out the bell and bring it, you guys hear a massive just boom as this creature's head just like vibrates for a second, and it just leans over and begins shaking his head all over in pain as it's now bleeding out. It's its turn, and it gets its fire breath back.
Oh no.
As it looks over, and it's a cone, and it's now surrounded. It's gonna look over to between Odin, Zeldris, and Ski-Bop.
Ah. Counter
And
spell.
just let out a fire breath. Let me get a dexterity saving throw, boys.
Counter spell.
Gotcha.
Counter spell.
Yeah, 6. I got a 6. I did not succeed.
6, that is a failure.
You know,
Ski-Bop, Zeldris,
Haha. 6.
High five, bro.
failure.
No, Zeldris got 6.
What'd you get? 11?
Yeah.
Fail.
We could have really been in hell.
Keep up at the die.
That is going to be 11, 14, 15 points of fire damage.
That's
Keep
not
up
too
is
bad.
unconscious.
Oh, never mind.
Ski-Bop goes unconscious.
My leaves are now charred.
It is now. That's the end of its turn. Odin, you're up.
And I'm flanking with someone, right? Or is that person unconscious?
No, Ski-Bop's off in the corner.
Okay.
So
Alright.
everyone that's in melee with this thing is in combat.
Seeing that Ski Bop is currently smoldering, I'm gonna get quite mad and I'm gonna go to hit it.
You got it. Go for the attack.
Twice. Hit it twice.
Yes. Okay, thank God it's with advantage. All right, 26 for the first one.
26.
Attack is gonna probably hit, but see if we got that natural 20. Nope. So 26 and 25.
Both hit.
Roll that demoge. Okay, so 13.
If you don't mind.
And then the extra d6. 19. And then the other attack. I get to re-roll that because that's a 1. That's much better. So 19, 29, 34 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
You took
Ah.
both of them.
This one's going to be the opposite. Instead of slamming it into the ground, I'm going to take my battle axe like a golf club, and I'm just going to swat it underneath its stomach and just send it up into the sky.
Into Lulu.
Shooting it up about like 10 feet or so. You just swat it under the stomach. You just see the chest from the sky like caving in, the blood gushing out as it slams onto the floor and like it attempts to just move for a second as it falls limp. The red orangish mouth begins to just dull and go black. And with that, both of the enemies defeated. You all are here. Ski Bop unconscious.
Astral plane.
Zeldris?
All right. First things first. Healing hands on Ski Bop.
Thank
There
you.
you go. He heals 5 points, right?
Yep.
With that, Ski Bop, you immediately rise 5 points.
Lordy, man.
When I wake up, I cough up like a cloud of smoke. Like,
I'm just going to dust off the ashes from his leaves.
You dust them off. You can see a lot of the leaves are like singed, but you can see them kind of almost like regrowing themselves.
You're okay, kid. You're okay.
who are you calling kid? I'm most likely older than you.
Well, how old are you? Like 20?
It's 100 and 120. Don't worry about Odin.
You just see Odin visibly distressed.
You see, Mrs. Step over towards a column and just put one hand on the column, like leaned over, like out of breath, like fire, like singed ash on like half of her body, and she's just like, we haven't even gotten inside.
Zeldris, kill your mom.
I am. I gotta heal myself first. I'm on 1 HP. But, can I use?
They lose.
I don't even have the clip. I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself and then my mom.
Go for it.
I'm gonna
So-
go. I'm sorry about that.
So go ahead and roll to see how much you heal and how much she heals. And Lelouch, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go up to the Ski Bop and I'm going to tell him it is okay. Have these, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at first level.
You got it. And just go ahead and roll for however much he heals.
9 points.
Ooh,
You got it. 9 points for you.
that's
By
great.
the way, Zeldris, can I get that apple, that one apple we have?
I have like 12 apples.
Well, you know how 2 of them were actually special?
Oh yeah.
Give me those 2.
Here.
Now, Ski Bop, open wide.
I'll feed myself. I'll feed myself.
Just apple in the mouth.
You do not do that, Odin. He needs his job.
Oh, and just start pushing the other apple in.
No, you gotta kill me.
I'm just gonna hand him the other apple.
Okay, and who's eating the apples?
Ski Bop. I gave him.
Ski Bop. You gave them both?
Yeah.
I'll eat one
Okay.
to see how much I get back first.
Ski Bop, the first one heals you 4 hit points.
4? I can do 18. I can do 18 health.
So you don't eat the other one?
Yeah.
Lelouch?
Just hold on to that.
I just want to go to Missy and ask her and the children, you all okay? Are you hurt at all?
1 second. John, how much did she heal?
She healed 8.
8, so she's back to max.
Yeah. I don't want to cut anybody off.
No, you're good. Her max isn't that much, but she's at max. However, she looks over to you, Lucia. She goes, "Yeah, thank you, Zeldris. I'm feeling a lot better. Feeling back to normal. That just was a lot. And this entire trip is overwhelming."
Yes. I'm sorry that you all have to deal with this, but I hope all of this can be over quick. I have to be home to my family as well.
I agree. I'm sorry that you have to be away from your family.
It is a sacrifice that must be made. But let's keep going. We have to get rid of this.
You're right. And Odin?
Just Odin overhearing that conversation, he's just gonna like get a little teary-eyed thinking about everything.
Got it. Odin, you begin kind of tearing up a little bit. Zeldris, with your passive perception, you would notice this. That Odin's getting a little teary-eyed. However, as Lelouch says, let us continue. There's someone in the chat. If you guys can ban him real quick, that new guy. Urian, something like that. It just looks like a bot.
I'm gonna become famous.
BigCharles.com.
I
However,
don't think I can ban him. I think it has to be Silas.
I think Silas or Dylan can do it.
I can do it. I just gotta extend my screen real quick for the
You got it.
so I can actually see the comments.
And he goes, what marching order are you guys choosing to go in now?
Nah, I can't see his thing.
Ski bop?
We have to hydrate.
Thank you for the hydration.
Thank you.
Oh, I
Yes,
got
sir. And or madame. And or.
I can't.
All right,
block him
I was
'cause it's
able
not my
to.
chat.
I blocked him.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit him with the block as well.
Thank you.
Oh no, it's two negatives. It's gonna be a positive. It's gonna connect.
Comes back strong. But
That's it.
if it's okay with y'all, I'm gonna stay in the front because I'm still doing all right.
I'm gonna stay a little back.
So ski pop, you instead get behind Rhea instead of being in front of her.
Yeah.
Okay, Lulu gets behind you. Zeldris, what's your team looking like?
Lelouch, how you looking?
I'm okay. I just spit out blood for a second. I was like, I mean, a few of my teeth are loose because of that guy back on the bridge, and I'm a little scorched. I wouldn't mind a bit of healing, but if you need to save anything, it doesn't.
Okay.
You don't need to.
I'm a youth.
Oh, BT just showed up. Hi, BT.
MVP.
So Zeldris, which
I'm gonna be in the front, but I would like to use Cure Wounds again, but at second level, because I am hurt bad.
you got it? Go for it. Heal up. And are you still staying in the front, or Lelouch, you taking the head on that squad?
I'll be in front still.
You want to be the front? Okay. You got it.
I'm gonna just use my potion of healing as well.
You got it. Go for it. Heal up, buddy. Odin?
I'm just gonna use my second wind to heal up a bit.
You got it, bud.
Oh, how?
Nice, I got it 10, so I get 15.
So just you healed me, right?
Huh?
Wait, did you heal me?
I mean, sure. When
I wasn't sure if you did or not.
I healed myself. I was like at
Oh, okay.
4
I thought
hit
you-
points.
No, it's fine. I was just wondering because
Yeah.
I'm getting texts from like my family's group chat, and I'm seeing like what they're doing, and then I'm doing this on the little like.
I believe Ski Bop also has a
An apple.
the extra apple.
Yes.
Oh.
So if you want to give that to Lelouch, that's also
No, I'm gonna give it to the
you got it. Lelouch. Ski Bop gave you the magic healing apple. If you want to take a bite out of that.
Oh yes, please.
Uh,
Because even
you
though Lelouch is being nice, he's like, oh, I don't want you to waste anything. I'm at 15 hit points out of 43.
you get 10
not-
hit points back.
Thank God.
10 hit points. And that is the last healing apple that you all have.
Yeah, the rest are just normal.
However, you all are readied. What would you like to do next?
Continue towards the doors.
Yeah.
Got it. So
Eldritch wants to make a perception check.
Yeah.
I was
you
gonna.
guys continue through the courtyard and begin making your way inside. Before you leave, can I get Odin? Can you roll a d20 for me before you enter the halls?
Yes, sir. I'm going to use the D&D Beyond dice because that
Don't-
D20.
If you use that dang dice, that dice gets us killed.
15.
15. Nothing. You just hear the distant crackle of electricity as it hits a rooftop. You begin making your way, and you guys make your way to the double doors that are the beginning of the cathedral. And you and Zeldris, both on one side, on one side of each of the doors, and begin pushing forward. It takes a little bit of strength as the halls and begin opening up and letting air and light inside of the cathedral. What you see in front of you are, at the top of these stairs leading up to the cathedral, an archway opens into a long hall containing 8 columns. Some of the columns have been carved to represent Torm, but the infernal magic of Avernus has warped others to represent the likeness of a female winged devil wielding a luminous sword. So what you basically see is to the left and to the right are the columns. And you can see another set of doors in front of you. It's 2 doors this time, and they're separate. One's on the left and one's on the right. And on the left-hand side, you have the 4 columns. On the right-hand side, you have 4 columns. And some of the columns depict Torm, and the others depict a female devil with a luminous sword. So you guys can choose to just continue forward, or stop here and search around.
Yeah, I'll search.
Go for it. What would you like to do?
Can I search for any fresh humanoid footprints?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Investigation or survival?
Let's do some survival. I'll do investigation.
You got it.
Only 13.
13. You don't spot any footprints per se, but what you do see that dust has been disturbed. And as you look up, you can see that one of the 2 doors, the left-hand door, is actually partially broken in and left ajar, just kind of swinging.
I'm gonna tell the group the left door, about how the left door looks, and that we should be very cautious while going in, because it does look broken.
So, Odin?
Odin's just going to go up to one of the murals and check out the image of, I'm pretty sure it's Zario.
As you begin approaching the image itself, you do see it is Zario. But whereas the statue and other images you've seen of Zario have been with what seems to be a hammer, like a war hammer, like a fiery war hammer, this one has a luminous sword in it. And that's the main difference that you notice.
Can I check out the sword in the mural and see if there's anything significant standing out about it?
Sure, make it either. This would be more of an investigation check.
Gotcha. 13.
13, to you, there isn't any like comparisons that you can like make it with. So it just seems like a regular, like fiery longsword that she seems to be carrying with her.
Sword. Right. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna go back to the rest of the group.
You got it. So, what would you guys like to do?
Real quick, is there like an altar at like the front of the columns and everything?
There actually is not. You're not in a main room by any chance. This is more like a pre-room, you know, like a foyer to a house.
Right. So, left or right? My instincts are telling me left.
Well, Odin, since you really have more survival knowledge, I'll trust your instincts. From behind.
I got your back.
So, Odin, your group begins moving through the left door. What about Zeldris? Do you move through the right?
Nah, I'm gonna follow Odin.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lelouch is like
Back into one group.
You got it. So you guys basically like one squad moves forward, the other one conjoins at the back.
Yeah.
And before like I actually enter the doorway, I'm just gonna kind of like poke my head in and make a perception check.
You got it. As you kind of like move the partially ajar, broken off hinged door, you begin looking inside. Go ahead and make a perception check, bud.
Gotcha. Natural 20.
Oh wow.
Wow.
4.
Okay. You notice
It was going to be a 2 and then it rolled at the last second.
We love that. So you see here the foyer holds 2 circular stairwells, each leading to an area you're not sure of, but it seems to lead upwards, the stairwell. You see decorated pillars here depict symbols and scenes representative of Torm. Curtains, some of them shredded by weapons and claws, separate this area from the heart of the cathedral. So essentially what you're seeing first off, opening up this door, to the left of it is a spiral staircase. On the opposite side is actually where the other door led to. So it led to the same room. But you can see another stairwell that leads upwards, spiraling upwards. You can see on the front left and front right of both sides of this room are essentially like murals or like standing walls almost with like depictions of different images. And then on the opposite side of this room, instead of being able to see into the next rooms, there's 3 curtains, one on the left, one in the center, and one to the right. And those curtains are blocking off whatever's past this room. And with a natural 20, you focus in. What is it for a total, by the way? Total
24.
24. You listen in for a brief second, and you can just hear just a slight growl. And it's coming from the opposite side of the curtain in the middle.
I'm just going to turn back and whisper. I think there's another one of those dogs behind that middle curtain.
Just keep up.
When Odin peeked his head in over to the door, can I just put in the input to the Hellhounds? Breathes painful fire.
You got it. So you start typing into the demon dex. Breathes fire.
Painful fire.
Painful fire. And you type that in, click it in, and the message is now stuck in and is now under the about for Hellhounds. However, Odin, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna I kind of have a plan. I think there's one of those
what were they called? Hell puppies?
Hellhounds.
Hounds. Behind that one curtain over there, and I'm just gonna point to the one in the middle. I don't know how many there are, but I think we can try to lure them out. And if we stay in this doorway, I can block it off so they can't get to you guys.
Oh, that might work.
Actually, can I check the door? Is the door like completely broken off the hinges, or is it just like kind of like half broken off?
It's like one hinge completely off, and the other one's still on.
All right. So
And actually, since you want to do planning, I'll show you the battle map.
I gotcha.
So if you guys,
That's convenient.
so
Give me
Silas,
some
if you would switch over to the battle map, please.
Boop a doop.
You guys see?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So it's that middle curtain that's in the front, like the squiggly lines. That's the where I heard the growl.
Yes, sir.
And we came in from the right door, correct?
You did.
All right, so we're there. 5, 10,
So
15,
you
20.
guys are basically right here with Odin at the door, basically, from right here. And here's the two stairwells. So Odin, you'd be like right about here. These are the two stairwells. These are the murals. These black lines here are the curtains. So what would you like to do?
All right, so I'm going to turn back to the rest of the group. So, Rhea and Zeldris, what I think you guys should do is go to the other door, the one on the left, and wait there. And like with the door closed.
Rhea and Zeldris, you said?
Yeah.
You got it.
Mrs. E, I recommend you stay back with the children and the Mastiff. Ski Bop, I want you nearby me, so because my plan is to lure them out by throwing something again to get their attention.
Gotcha.
So hopefully they'll see me and come after us. But you should stay behind the wall to avoid that fire breath, because I can take a couple hits.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Hopefully it's just one of them. If there's more, that kind of fucks up the plan. But hopefully they'll get their attention on me, and I can try to either block it off or like try to grab it. And when it gets to me, Rhea and Zeldris, you guys come out through the other door and flank around it. And hopefully we can take it out quick.
Lulu says, I'll be with Rhea.
Sounds good.
And Lelouch, where would you like to be?
I still want to be like kind of in some sort of distance where I can go and protect the kids and stuff, but I want to be like, I don't know.
The kids and Miss Z are gonna stay back. They're like basically gonna stay in the opposite room, in the other room.
With the master.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna go and
You can be with Zeldris's group or with Odin's.
yeah, I was gonna ask if I can go with Odin and Ski Bop.
You got it. You can be on the opposite side of Ski Bop, right about here.
Yeah, I'm cool
And
with that.
everyone else is staying back. So,
Okay.
Odin, go ahead.
All right. So, actually, this will probably make some noise. I'm gonna grab the door and I'm gonna try to break it off of its other hinge.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
Gotcha. And my giant's might would be gone by now, so this is
Yeah, you'd be regular Odin by now.
Yeah.
Actually, this would be more of athletics. Sean, or not Sean? Ski Bop.
And me seeing him do that, can I use Frostbite on the hinge or to like weaken it?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll it.
I know you said athletics, but I already rolled the strength and it's a 20, so can I use that?
Yeah, you're good. Ski Bop, with the combination of you freezing the hinge, making it easier for Odin to break, the hinge you hear like metal begin to bend and then just snap as the hinges go and flying off. You have it in your hand, and as soon as you hear that, you hear as two of the hounds begin running out. Right here, showing up out of the curtain on both ends. Right here. And you see Odin beginning to try to open up the door, and they both begin rushing in this direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're right there. What's up?
Can I try to use the door as like a shield?
Absolutely. So you like brace yourself with the sword, or with the door. Sorry. And yeah, with that, I need everyone to go ahead. Roll initiative for me.
Woot, initiado.
I mean, is everyone okay with letting them get to us first?
Yeah, kind of.
Not really.
Behind the door.
You're not the one about to get the flame breath.
I already got hit by one.
You're behind the wall. You're fine.
I got hit by 2, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got
Yeah,
it.
keep up. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. I just gotta pull up the stopwatch.
It hurt. Yep.
Nah, man, it is definitely a little rough to go ahead and take any of those hits. 25 to 20. Nobody? All right. 20 to 15. Ski pop.
16.
16. Ski pop. 1 second.
Drop my phone.
Awesome. All right. 15 to 10.
I got an 11.
11.
I got a 10.
A 10.
I got
What'd you
a
get? A what?
10 as well.
10. So you and Lelouch can decide who's going first. Odin,
You can go first, Lelouch.
Lelouch, and then Zeldris. And then, what is it? 10 to 5?
Oh, that's everyone for us.
You got it. Lulu, and then Rhea. All right, awesome. Yeah, that's all set. So with that, at the top of the round, Ski Pop, what are you doing?
Remember the plan.
I'm going to use the Wand of Magic Missiles at 4th level and send 3 to each.
You can actually, from where you are behind Odin, especially with him using the door as a shield, you can only just barely see one of them.
Just barely see one. Then instead, then I'll just do Shockwave on the one that I can see so far.
You got it. Go ahead and make the attack.
Um, 16.
16 hits.
Nice.
Come on, high number. Oh, that's not bad. 15 to the one that I can see.
Nice. 15 to the one you can see. That's really good.
Yay.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
You got it. So as you release it, a shockwave shoots out from your hand and smacks into that one. However, as you do so, they both now make distance 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Up to you, Odin. One is going to attempt to burst that door down. Go ahead and make an attack. Make a strength check for me. What'd you get?
17.
17. So you managed to. You got a 15. So it's kind of biting up against the door, ripping wood off, and trying to like get to you, but you're holding it at bay. While the other one steps behind it, it just unleashes another fiery cone towards you and the creature. However, Lelouch and Skipop are around the corner, so you guys are out of the range. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha.
This will be with advantage because you're using the door as like a shield, so the door is taking the brunt of this.
I gotcha. 14.
14, you succeed, I believe. You do.
Whew.
So you only take half damage. That's going to be 4, 8, 10, 10 plus 6, 16 plus 2, 18, 9 points of fire damage.
That's not bad.
And you take the 9 points of fire damage and you look over kind of past the door a little bit that's kind of broken through, and the one that's trying to bite through the door is completely unfazed. Like completely unfazed.
I wonder why.
So it is now your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to use the door to pin down the one hound.
Sure. Make a strength check. Or this would be, it's athletics versus your athletics.
Alright. Come on, gods, be with me this day. Damn it, 15.
Natural 20 for a
Oh,
23.
no.
As you attempt to pin it down, it reaches up and bites onto the side of the door and just rips half the door off. So you have like the bottom half of the door, the top half is just ripped off. As it takes it, it just spits it at the ground as the wood for the door is like charred for a bit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just gonna toss the door at him and I'm gonna action surge.
You got it.
And
Toss the door.
I'm gonna make 2 attacks against him.
You got it. Go for it, bud.
I mark off the action surge real quick. And fuck it. I'm gonna use my last Giant's Might.
Your last Giant's Might?
Yeah.
You do not have the room.
Yeah, so I wouldn't turn large.
You got it.
I'm gonna make my attacks. My first one's a 26 to hit.
Okay.
And the second attack's gonna be a 10, so that's gonna miss.
You got it.
Okay, so for the damage, 9, and then the d6. See how we're looking. He's gonna take 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. You got it. Thank you.
Nothing
Good sir.
major, but it's damage.
It definitely is. He is starting to look hurt. However, that is your turn. Lelouch, you're up.
I'm going to go and cast Shield of Faith onto Odin.
Okay.
So now he has +2 bonus to AC.
Thank you.
And
Now, is this stream frozen for anybody?
I'll check in a second.
It's not frozen for me.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I guess it's just me. I'll stay off the stream then. Anything else, Lelouch?
and for my bonus action,
Also, Lelouch, is this Shield of Faith a bonus action? You're muted, John.
Yes, it is.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's really good.
You have your action. Also,
Oh, then I
Lelouch,
might-
at the top of your
Yes.
turn, you feel this kind of weird tingly feeling, and you feel your entire arm just immediately turn to wood.
Oh. Someone's in the mood.
You can see like vines beginning to wrap around your arm, and then at the top of your arm, like by the shoulder, you can see flowers begin to sprout.
Okay, Nanami. Or whoever
Oh shit!
the one end, like the tree devil is.
Fuck. Well, all right. I'm gonna use that wooden arm to go and help Odin brace the door.
Oh,
You
I
got
threw
it.
the door away.
Yeah,
Oh.
he has. There's no door. The
They
door.
broke the door, so I threw it
I thought
away.
he was still using part of. Fuck.
He ripped it.
Am I in combat range with any of the?
You are not. Odin's blocking the doorway. Any combat cantrips?
Only melee ones.
Nah, sorry.
You don't have produce flame no more?
I do have produce flame, but like,
Yeah.
what would it do?
I just remembered.
These are fire dogs.
You got a dagger?
I actually might.
You got a dagger?
I'll go look.
Zeldris, you're on deck, by the way.
Real quick. No, I have a small knife. Can I just fucking throw that at him?
Go for it. Just roll and add your strength or add your dexterity.
Alright. Fuck, not my dexterity.
Alright.
Yeah, this is just gonna be just a regular D20 plus that. A 12.
A 12 misses. You take out the small like kitchen
I have a
knife.
question. If I have
for it.
proficiency with daggers, would that count?
Sure, I'll let you add your proficiency.
All right, so 15.
That is.
Oh shit! Nice.
Go ahead and roll a d4.
All right.
15 is literally the armor class.
Takes out demon dex. Armor.
1
class,
point of
15.
damage.
1 point of damage. There you go. This is the one that Odin's been hitting. So you take. Oh, it's non-magical, but it can't be reduced anymore, regardless.
Yeah.
One point of damage. And it slams into the side of the dog, and it just keeps moving as normal, almost like it didn't take damage. But it did. It took some type of, even just a little bit of damage. It took damage.
There's a dagger in there.
It's a flesh wound.
Zeldris, you are up, however.
Okay, let's get this going. All right. So, can I look at this dog and question it?
You can't see a single dog right now.
All
In
right.
front of the other door, remember?
Yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna come out through the door.
You got it. How far in do you want to run? 5, 10. You can see the dog, but you're still blocking the doorway.
Okay.
Do you want to move in more or no?
Nah, I'm gonna move up more. I'm gonna get
Got it. 15. You want to move anywhere, like in a direction, or just keep moving out?
like 2 more spaces forward.
So 20, 25.
And can I shoot the one with Toll of the Dead that's already hurt?
You got it. Wisdom saving throw. That is going to be a fail. That is a 6.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna use the computer for this one.
Who's on deck?
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage as it rings out. The dog kind of screeching out in pain. It looks hurt. Anything else, others?
Just because I haven't used it yet. Nah, I should save that. I'm gonna end my turn.
You got it. You guys see Zeldris. You look over, and you can see coming out from this side of the tent one of the goblinoid figures holding a halberd, kind of like shorter individual, kind of hunched up, shoulders up, mask on with the goblinoid mask. Begins to look around and immediately sees you, and is going to start making his way towards you.
His plan has gone south.
25 makes his way right up to you and takes his halberd and immediately goes for a strike on you. That is going to be. Does it have bonus attack? It does. 2 halberd strikes. Okay, first one misses. Wait. If an allied fiend's challenge rating 6 or higher is within 60 feet, he makes 3 attacks. Nope. And the second attack. Both miss. Damn it. Both attacks miss. Lucky you.
Right.
Next up would be Lulu. Lulu with her 120 feet of fly speed. Right over. That would be, we'll say 15 feet. 20, 25 to fly. Begins to assess the scenario. Is going to go for Zeldris. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And is going to go ahead and make an attack with advantage on this creature. Hits with a 21. And 4 points of damage.
Oh,
That's
As she just goes for a tusk attack and sticks it right in through the armor of this creature, and you see a bit of blood come out. Rhea's turn. Rhea comes out 5, 10, 15, runs over 20, and she takes out the trident. And she's going to go for a trident attack on this creature. That's cocked. First one misses with a fucking 5, and the second one misses with a 5. Sheesh. Rhea, what's up with you? She's not used to the trident yet, and she's just trying to go at it, but she's not used to it. Ski Pop, you are up.
Okay. Can I like peek around the corner and could I hold an action to do gust to like kind of counter the hell breath?
If a hell breath comes your yeah. So you're holding gust if a creature uses like fire breath.
Yeah, fire breath. Yeah.
You got it. And you're just holding your action. Got it. It is now the Hellhound's turn. One is on Rhea and one is on Odin. They're both technically in combat with Odin, so that means they do have pack tactics.
Oh, no.
So the one on you, Odin, is going to go for a. First, let's see if it gets its. It didn't use its breath. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It's going to and immediately let out fire breath towards you, Odin. However, Skipop, holding his gust, is going to and let out a gust in the same direction. Skipop, make an Arcana check. And it'll roll against you with, I'll say, a strength.
21.
21. Okay. With that, Odin, right before the fire hits you, you feel an extreme gust of wind come like over your shoulder. Skipop right there, forcing against the fire. And when heat and fire hit, it goes upward. So you see the fire rents itself up and slams into the top of the hall and just leaves a char flame mark on the hall as the creature just stands confused.
I'm gonna just turn back to Skipop and go.
While the other creature, let's see if it gets its flame breath back. It does not. Is going to go for an attack on Rhea. This is going to be a single attack. And that is natural 20. Oh god.
Oh god.
That is not what we like to hear. Not cash money. That's 12 points. 12,
Not epic. Not epic.
15, and then 1 second. Double 8, so another 16. That's 31 points of damage on Rhea. That is by no means cash money. Rhea looks hurt. Like big hurt. After one bite, it comes down on her, and you hear Rhea scream out in pain as the fire almost like takes her arm off. And she manages to like shake him off. But no, that was an intense amount of damage.
Yeah, alright, flame breath.
Skipop is up. No, I lied. Odin's up.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go after the one that's hurt for now. I'm
You got
gonna do melee attacks against him with my axe.
Go for it, bro.
Of power. Okay, 19 for the first one.
Hits. Roll damage from you.
Okay, gotcha. I'll ignore the other roll.
You got it.
Okay, so 8 and then the d6. Okay, 14.
Okay, and with that, you managed to take this one out.
I'm just gonna cut his head off. Good old fashioned.
You got it. It's decapitation. Anything with your movement?
I'm going to move up 1.
You got it.
And I'm going to make an attack against him.
You got it. You have advantage because you're flanking with Rhea.
Thank God, because that was a natural 1.
Beautiful.
Okay, they do not hit because I got a 12.
That does miss. With the second attack, missing. However, you do have more movement if you like to use it.
I'm going to move behind it, like, where its tail is to clear the door.
Got it. That is you, Odin. Lelouch, it's your turn. And the door is now open.
Awesome. I'm gonna go and run up to that one that is not hit.
5, 10.
Can I try to flank him?
Yes, you are. You are flanking, good sir.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll this twice. Alright, that's fucking horrible for the first one. Ah, that fell. Damn. Okay. 12.
Well, with the first strike, trying to get out towards it, it misses. Sorry, bud.
It's all good.
Right. Anything else?
I'm trying to see if
Guidance. Use guidance.
That's his
I'm
action.
already concentrating on something.
Yeah.
Too.
Anything else?
I don't know. Fuck.
You can let Ski Bop get in.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to see like if there's any stupid things I can do with a bonus action, like for a spell. But nope, doesn't look like it.
You got it. Anything else? So you're good? Are you gonna move anything?
I'm just gonna stay in combat. Actually, no, I'm gonna take out my shield. That's what I
You see how you shoot. Okay. Do you want to move like so you're not blocking the door, or stay where you're at?
Yeah, I want to move so that I'm not blocking the door, but I want to stay in combat range so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
You got it. All right. Next up was Zeldris.
Okay. First things first, I'm gonna look at the goblin-ish looking thing. And I haven't done this before, but I want to try it. I want
You
to
got it.
grapple this man.
You want to grapple him?
Yeah.
Go for it. Make a athletics check against his strength.
18.
18 is not going to cut it. You go to grapple him, and he immediately just shrugs you off and knocks your arms away.
That's fine.
But that is your attack. Anything else with your bonus action movement?
Bonus action, I'm gonna just summon spiritual weapon. I'm gonna have
You got it.
it inside of him.
Spiritual weapon and make the attack with spiritual weapon on him?
Of course. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not. The armor he's wearing is too heavy. As it goes into slam, he uses his halberd to parry it and moves it back. The spiritual weapon, the spiritual hammer that you summoned.
I'll do it next time.
All right, you got it. Next is his turn. Seeing he's surrounded, is going to now use his halberd attacks on both of you. One against you, Zeldris, is going to be a 19.
Yeah, he can say it.
It hits. All right, word. That is going to be a D10. He rolled low. So 4 points of damage, or sorry, not 4, 6 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and one attack on Lulu that misses. As he comes across the other side with the halberd, he swings and misses on Lulu as she just darts around and he's unable to hit her. Next up is Lulu. So she's going to go ahead and make her attack with advantage. Hits. And with a 20 and max damage, she gets 6 points of damage on him.
Yeah, Lulu.
Lulu's putting in work. Lulu is putting in work, man. It is now Rhea's turn. She's extremely damaged, and she no longer has advantage on the strike. She is going to make an attack. First one hits with the trident. Second one also hits with the trident. Let's go.
Maybe I need advantage. He's fine.
Yeah, she just needed a second to get used to the trident.
Right.
The first one is 7 points of damage, and the other one is 9 points of damage. So 16 in total. Oh shit! Oh no, this one has not been damaged. Fuck. Okay, this one's starting to look hurt with those 2 strikes from Rhea. Next up, Skipop, you're on.
Okay, I'm going to. So, who's exactly in the doorway right now?
No one's in the doorway.
Okay.
You have Lelouch, Odin, the Hellhound, Rhea.
Got a little gap there to get by.
Sorry, I'm not trusting that hellhound. Do I see the one that's fighting Zeldris?
From where you are, you can only see the initial group
Okay.
because you're still in like a 5x5 corridor to even get in.
Alright. I'm just gonna move up to see the hellhound.
You got it. So 5, 10. You can see just the corner from here, or you can move in 15 to see it perfect.
I'll just yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you got it. So you guys are now all currently surrounding that hill.
Heck it.
Yellow, please.
And it would be disadvantage to use shockwave.
Yes, because it's ranged.
That means in my attack going to do a max 4 damage. So I'm just going to try to shockwave it.
You got it. Shockwave with disadvantage.
Oh, I fell off. I'm gonna say I missed.
You got it. So with that, you go for the electric shock, but as you do, it bites out towards you, and you retract the hand. The electric wave shoots out into a separate direction. That's your turn, Skeetbox. Sorry about that. It is now the Hellhound's turn. Doesn't get its fire breath. With a 1, it does not. So it's going to choose someone to attack. It is going to roll a d4, and we'll see who it attacks. A 4. Ray is getting hit.
Oh no.
As it goes out for the bite on Rhea, it is going to be a 18 to hit, which is 1 above her armor class, which means it hits. She's going to take 9 points of fire damage and 3 plus 3, 6 points of piercing damage for 15 total, and Rhea is knocked unconscious. Rhea is now unconscious at the front door. That is the Hellhound's turn. Odin, you're up.
Oh, fuck. Since she's unconscious, can I move into her space?
You can like step over her.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You got it. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna make my attacks against the Hellhound.
Go for it. You have advantage.
On advantage. Okay, so that's gonna hit. Let's see if we get natural 20 on the first one.
Beautiful. Go ahead and roll that damage.
All right. Be a D12 and a D6. Okay, so that's 6. I get to re-roll the D12 once because that's a 2. Come on, more damage. That's better. So 6, 18, 24, 29 points of damage.
29 points of damage. How do you want to do this? That's exactly how many hit points it had.
Because it just murked my favorite daughter, Rhea, I am going to butcher it.
Got it.
And I'm just into several bite-sized pieces.
You got it. Just keep swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging, just mashing this Hellhound out. And it lets out its screams.
Just keep swinging. Just keep
swinging, and you manage to take it out. Those are both the Hellhounds. That's Odin's turn. Lush, you're now up.
How much movement do I have? Like 20 feet of movement right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna move into combat with the goblin. Like in between, yeah, right there.
You got it. Lush, go for it.
First level healing word on Rhea.
You got it. How much does she heal?
She heals 6 points of health.
You said 6 points?
Yep.
That's good.
It's something,
You got it.
something all right.
That's not too bad. She is up though. So as she heals you, she takes a deep breath and she is now back to life.
I am going. Can I run over to the goblin with my movement?
The goblinoid-like creature, yes.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, you just get in combat.
All right. I'm whacking him.
You got it.
You
Go for it, Chief.
whacking it.
I'm just gonna set this in the chat real quick.
That's a natural 20, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yay!
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So I got a nat 20 on that. Now I got.
You got it.
It's a 1d8. So it's gonna be. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do it on that. I rolled it on here. It was a 4 for the regular, so that's times 2. That's 8. So 12. Oh, I'm sorry, 8 doubled, which is 16, and then plus 4, so 20 points of slashing damage.
20 points of slashing damage, not bad. As you come in with all the fury you've done, you come in, slash down the side, a piece of armor chunk from the shoulder like comes off, and you can see like blood begin to course down this creature's shoulder. It's starting to look rough. Lelouch, that's your turn. Zeldris, you're up.
No one hurts my kids, fucker. Even though you didn't hurt my kid.
I'm a first things first. Bonus action with spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Try to see if that hits.
Go ahead and make that attack, bud.
Uh, 26 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
Thank you. And please get damage. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. It takes the hammer strike and it falls onto one knee, breathing. The halberd in hand, it looks rough.
Okay.
You also have advantage on your strike if you're gonna hit it. You and Lulu are flanking.
I kind of want to just disarm him. Can I try and do that? Just to get information out of him?
Sure. You make a strength check to try to take his weapon from him.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Natural 1 + 2. So I got a 3.
As you go to grab the weapon, again, as you try to reach out, he just takes his halberd, spins it, and just strikes out towards you and just slams your hands against the column.
It takes your weapon.
And you are unable to take it from him. However, it is now his turn as he uses the halberd to move up a second and just goes in for a strike against you, Zeldris.
Okay.
The first one is going to be a 19, 13 + 6.
That is.
That hits. That is going to be, he rolled low again. That's a 6 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
And the second strike is going to be a 24.
Okay.
And that is going to be another low roll. 4 + 4, 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Your boy's looking quite rough.
It is now Lulu's turn, and she's going to make her tusk attack from the opposite side. And she got a total of, 1 second. Yeah, she misses. She goes in for another tusk attack, but even though he's on his last breath, he is trying his best to deflect everybody. That is Lulu. Rhea, who's now awake, uses half her movement to stand up. Try to take the hell out off. And she takes out a heavy crossbow, and she's going to go ahead and take a strike against him. Heavy crossbow, that hits. Thank God. Come on, Rhea. And then Rhea, that is 7 points of damage, but it's 3 points because that's all. Oh, wow, that's just 6 points. So with that, Rhea takes the heavy crossbow from the floor and shoots up. And he has a gold mask on. The bolt lands right here, flush against the neck. And you just see a spray of blood come out where the arrow hit as he just falls onto the halberd shaking and then falls over, dead.
Damn. I should have just killed him. It's okay.
And with that, the encounter is over. Silas, you can head over back to the other one.
I had a plan. There goes my
Sorry, bud. That's what happens.
Information's gonna happen one day.
Gotta communicate the plan to everybody. However, you guys are now, as the fight begins to stop, you all are in this room, and it seems like all the battle has stopped for now. You have the stairwells and also the tarp. Go ahead, Ski Bob.
Can I take his mask?
Sure. You take the mask that adorns his face. It's almost like a jester's mask, where it has like the rays kind of coming off the sides, and the horrified kind of visage, like goblinoid visage. And as you take it off his face, you can see under is kind of like this blue-skinned, weirdly horrified looking devil goblinoid like fusion of a character under.
I'm gonna kick it.
When you kick him, you give him a good nudge. His body kind of flicks. Rhea is kind of like taking a deep breath. Jesus Christ. There's so many of them. Mrs. D steps over. Can I come in now?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yes, it seems safe for the moment.
Okay. And she walks in with the kids and the masters. Okay. That was a lot. I heard a lot of the fight from outside. What's next?
Can we
I
rest?
want to take a break.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna do a short break.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go over to the bodies and I'm just gonna start dragging them to the middle curtain.
Okay. You begin dragging over what the goblinoid figure and the two hellhounds over towards the middle. Okay. Do you start dragging them over and you get to like the bridge of the middle tarp? The tarp is kind of swaying a little bit with the wind that's in the room.
All right, and I'm just gonna poke my head in first to make sure there's nothing in there.
You take the curtain and move it across. Begin poking in. You look around. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Gotcha. Uh, 14.
Beautiful. You begin looking around, and what you immediately see is an altar rests on a raised dais in the broad hall. This is a very broad hall, made of beautifully polished teak wood. It takes the shape of a gauntleted hand clenched in a fist. A large lever stands next to the altar, suggesting that it has some sort of mechanical function. You can see to the left and to the right what looks like, you're not 100% sure because there's tarps there as well, and the tarps are strewn closed on both sides. They seem like there's extra structures, but they're part of the room, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
And then on the opposite side of the room, there's three tarps, or three kind of curtains that block off on the left, center, and right. And then in this room on the left and right, there's like a smaller sectioned area that's part of this room that's just kind of curtained off. Maybe like a confession or like a private room, etc. You're not 100% sure. Lelouch?
I just gotta be right back for a moment.
Yeah, you got it. Go for it. So that's what you should see when you poke your head in. Anything else?
I don't really know what's behind those tarps, so let's just go back to the other room with all the columns and rest there for a bit.
So you guys begin making your way back out through the hallway and into the room with the columns where the air from outside is still hitting. And I assume you're just sitting down and beginning to rest.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's any role play that you'd like to do right now, feel free. You guys can role play it out. Let me know if anything happens, I'll make sure to let you know. But if not, long rest will be, or your short rest will be good.
I got you.
So Zeldris is just gonna walk in a corner and just drop. He's taking a short rest. He's out.
Zeldris begins taking his nap. Miss Z kind of sits down with the two children by Zeldris. Rhea sits down by one of the walls, kind of just, licking her wounds and getting everything together. Lulu is kind of like flying around, checking up on everybody. She makes her way towards Rhea and goes, Rhea, I'm sorry I wasn't more helpful. If you want, you can pet my fur. I hope it makes you feel better. I'll just like sit down next to you. And you see Lulu just kind of like fly down next to Rhea, and Rhea just begins to pet her a little bit. And Rhea goes, "It's okay, Lulu. It's not your fault. They're just really tough, and it's all right." And those two just kind of cuddle up in the corner. Ski Bop, Odin, and Lucia's gone. So Ski Bop, Odin, if you'd like to do anything, feel free.
Odin's just gonna. Are there any chairs anywhere, or like any rocks I can just sit on? Like
make a perception check or investigation check.
Gotcha. I'll do perception. Yeah. 11.
11. Looking around, it takes you a little bit, but you do find like a bigger crumbled column piece that's like fallen over and like slammed into the ground.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit there. I'm gonna have my battle axe out. I'm just gonna kind of be like resting my arms at the top of it. I'm just gonna be keeping watch like the entire time.
Got it. Ski Pop, anything?
Did anyone actually check the goblin for anything else it had? I'm gonna go back in the room. I'm going to
Ski Pop, you heading by yourself? Okay. You Ski Pop, you begin heading over, and you check over by the goblin creature. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation, 14.
14. Searching through it, it's got armor, but you don't think that like the fit would probably fit anyone, especially like the way it's weirdly made. And it has its halberd and like a red cape coming off the back of it. But other than that, it doesn't seem to have any particular type of substance on it. Yeah. By the way, your demon dex still works on things that are dead, by the way.
Oh, okay. Then I'll use demon dex on that too. Okay, I didn't know it worked on things that are dead as well.
Yeah, it does. It just needs to scan the like physiology of the creature.
I'm gonna use the demon dex on it.
You got it. So you go ahead and take out the demon dex and begin scanning this creature. As the blue lines begin to streak across it, it pulls up as invalid. However, it does have a name, and it says Maragon.
Maragon. How you spell that?
Merregon, I believe. I'll double check. Give me 1 second. Yes, Merregon.
Just really didn't learn too much about it, so.
Has halberd. Small but vicious.
I want to put in there, it doesn't seem to have powers, then it comes out with like a kill spell. I'm like, oh, I guess it did have powers.
They just wanted information. They never said accurate.
Alright, I'm going to stay in the room and meditate. I'm going to call over my mastiff to watch the door.
Got it. And with that, everyone begins their short rest. With that, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a little 15-minute break, and we're going to be right back. So we'll see you in 15 minutes. Yo, what's going on? We are back and we're going to jump right back into it as we stand near the columns. Everyone's finished up their short rest. There was no problems or anything like that during the short rest. No noticeable differences. However, you all take your breaths, licked your wounds, bandaged yourselves up, and begin the fight for the High Hall to find survivors of El Toro. What are you doing?
If it's all right with everyone, if you want to do something else in the room, go ahead now, because my plan involves the altar.
But these, no problem.
No one else has seen the altar, by the way.
Can I just like loot whatever's around me and also try to like make almost like a quick barricade for the one door? Because I know there's two entrances. For the one, I just want to block that, but just enough so that you can just like push it away and like go through.
You can start like stacking rocks in that area while everybody moves into what is basically the grand foyer with the two stairwells moving upward, spiraled upward, and all of the images. Zeldris?
I'm gonna just tag along with Odin.
You're gonna help out Dylan?
Odin, I'm gonna help him out.
You got it. So Odin, you have Zeldris at your back. 1 second. I forgot to shut the door. Odin, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna wait until everyone's with me.
You got it. So everyone has entered the room, including the children and Mrs. One. You guys are now standing in this grand foyer. Are you moving towards the middle tarp, or are you staying here where the stairs are?
I'm gonna move towards the middle tarp first.
You got it. Lelouch?
Does that goblin guy still have his mask?
I took
Bob has it.
Rats.
No.
I was going to take that mask.
Sorry.
I don't know if there's COVID in hell.
I'm gonna make my way into the foyer, into the room with the altar. And I'm gonna
central altar.
so everyone can see.
You got it. You take the curtain and just toss it all the way across. The curtain like streams across, lands in, and all of you now see this gauntlet-like fist-like altar that's clenched right now, and the lever that's next to it on the left and right hand side, the two what seems like private areas, as they both have the tarps on them as well. And then on the opposite side, the sectioned off 3 tarps.
And I'm gonna turn to Rhea and just say, "Do you know what this is?"
Looks over. Just want to get this to check. I've only been here a couple of times. I've trained elsewhere, but I believe this is for offering. You place something on the hand, and by the way, the hand is elevated, by the way. So it's like basically a couple of steps that leads up to the hand. It's a pretty big hand. It's clenched right now. And she goes, I believe you use the lever. And then once you click it, the hand unclenches itself. You place the offering in, and then lever once more. It closes, and I believe I'm not sure where the offerings go. Ski Pop, Zeldris?
We have a hydrate.
Hydrate. So let's go, everybody. So where am I going? Thank you for making us hydrate. Zeldris?
I was gonna say, I will be familiar with this area, correct?
Partially, yeah.
Partially, yeah. Okay. Would I know how the mechanism would work if I rolled the history check?
Yeah, go ahead and make a history check.
Okay. Hopefully there's some more scoop. Ooh. Natural 20 plus 6.
Okay. Natural 20. With a natural 20, and so 26 in total. Thinking back, you remember being brought here a couple of times by your father for training and also for study. And the first thing you remember is those stairways back behind you lead up to what is a balcony, you believe. And also, there are a couple other things up there. And there's, I believe, defenses. And then you think back and you do remember the clenched fist being sort of like an offering area, like how a church, they like collect your money.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe you think back and you just click back to this memory of your father talking about catacombs. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Where you figure that if it was going to drop to anywhere, it'd be dropping down.
Posture check.
Posture check.
Thank you, Juju.
Thank you, good sir. But you do remember that.
and I'm gonna just relay all that information to the party. But it's not.
Who needs role play?
Next time.
Notice you can also just say that information, but for next time. So, what would you guys all like to do?
I'm going to take out. You know what? I'm gonna just take out a. What do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna take out just how much gold do I got? I'm gonna take out 10 gold pieces.
Got it.
And I'm gonna pull the lever down to unclench the fist.
Okay, you pull the lever down. As you walk up the stairway, as you pull it down, the fist, you hear the metal just as it opens up.
And I'm gonna place the 10 gold in the fist, and then I'm gonna pull the lever again to close the fist again.
Take the lever. 2 hands. As you close it, you see the hand begin to clench closed, and then as it finishes clenching, you hear coins begin to rattle, almost like down the coin. Or down the hand, apologies.
Alright. Then I'm gonna go, did anything happen after that?
No.
Okay. I'm going to take the rest of my money.
Oh, I apologize. I need you to make a charisma check. It's gonna be make a religion check.
Religion? Okay. Fuck. It was almost a 19. 3.
Oh, 3. Okay. Nothing.
I'm then gonna take out the rest of my money.
Okay.
Which is the equivalent of 22 gold pieces.
Got it.
And I'm going to do it again, put it back in the fist.
As you do so, go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Gotcha. Let me just take it.
Thank you for subscribing, Juju.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Juju.
Okay, religion check. Come on, be better this time. 17.
17. As you put the coins down, you see the fist begin to light for a second, and as your hand comes away from the fist, the light is almost like attached to your middle finger, and the light, almost like a yo-yo, retracts to you and then begins to fill your body, and as it does, you're restored back to full hit points.
Damn it, that's only 3.
Good to know for the future, though.
Okay, I tried.
What happened, Golden?
Well, there's a glowing thing kind of went into me, and now I feel better. But the cuts on my arm are gone.
Yes, it seems that they. Oh, is my arm still wood?
No. As soon as the battle was over, it went back to normal. However, as you kind of take your hand and kind of clench it a little bit, you can see the wood beginning to reform. And then you unclench, and it goes back to skin. It seems like you have some sort of control over this.
Nice.
I'm just gonna investigate after Zeldris relayed the information back to us about the catacombs and stuff. I'm just gonna check around the altar entirely to see if there's any like trapdoors or like hatches or anything.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Ski Pop, what would you like to do?
I have a question about the cloak, the robe of useful item.
You got it.
So like, I have like 22 charges, but some things have numbers like how much I can get out. Like, do I have like 22 charges of one of these items?
Just instead of going off of the charges, just go off of how many items you have and the quantity of that item.
Okay.
All right.
And I got a 21, by the way, 17 plus 4.
A 21. As you begin, also while you're doing that, Lelouch, Zeldris, is there anything you'd like to do?
I'd like to go and like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, did you ever have like a flashlight that you just turn on and off again? I'm just doing that, but with my arm.
You got
And
it.
I'm just gonna go, Skiba, look, I'm like you. Wooden arm, unwooded. Wooden arm, unwooded.
You got it. You begin flexing and unflexing your arm, making it wood and making it not. Also, I added a picture of the area you guys have searched through into the loot cave. If you want to go check that out. The area you guys are in. You guys are currently in H3, by the way.
Hi.
And Zeldris, would you like to do anything?
I'm gonna help look around for the catacombs as well.
Okay. So is there any other area other than the area Odin is searching through that you want to search? There's the two kind of tarped off areas and also the 3 walls of like curtains. And then behind you was the where you want to go?
You said something about 3 walls.
There's 3 walls ahead of you.
Yeah.
And then there's also 2 like rooms in your room that are curtained off.
Oh,
There's one to the left and one to the right of the altar.
you know, right is always the right way, so I'm gonna go do that.
Davey's always right. You go to the right area. Got it. So, as you head over, Odin, you are now kind of looking around the hand, moving into different areas. You kind of mess around with the hand one more time, and you click it again, and the hand kind of opens. And you begin kind of looking over the hand as well, looking for different compartments. And you see in the base of the hand, there seems to be almost like a small trap door you can feel like a squirrel in. And you like kind of open it and begin looking inside, and what you see is like a drop, and it goes into darkness. And you begin kind of looking around that, and you see just a little like divot. You click in, and you can see on the stairway, a part of the stairs just gives and goes upward. Revealing stairs going down.
Fuck yeah.
Zeldris, you go to the right room and you take the curtains and they open up at the middle. So you separate them at the middle and begin looking in. As you look in, you see this area that was curtained off is a small private room of ceremonies. Each of these, you see the other one must also be a private room of ceremony. However, you can see at the bottom, like on the floor, you can see dead guards just riddled across the floor. Some of them skewered, some of them slashed to death, others just with a gaping hole bleeding out. You also see one that seems to have a kind of plant-like or vine-like like headband with robes that are more nature-based, like browns and greens, and a single like wooden quarterstaff in the hand. Go ahead and on the opposite side is the altar itself. Go ahead and make a perception check.
16.
16. Looking around at all the dead bodies, none of them seem to be moving except for one. As you see the one with the green, brownish, and the quarterstaff, and you look over at the body and you swear to God you saw the eye like close for a second.
Guys, I think there's a live one over here. And
What is it, soldiers?
condition, like a medical check.
What are you doing?
Can I check him out, like a medical check? Make
Sure. You begin walking over. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna head down when
Okay.
he says like I think there's an alive one down here. Just like immediately, like I don't know, not doctor logic, like just healer's instinct, and head down, medical kit, like
You got it.
EMT
you're
style.
walking- preparing your med kits, walking over. Odin, Seepop,
I'm gonna check out the stairs I opened up.
you got it. And Seepop,
I'm gonna tell my mastiff to stay behind the children. I'm going to, they're two big boys. I'm going to stay with Odin. Right.
you got it. Stay by the stairwell. You guys head over, both Lelouch and Zeldris. And as you guys begin walking over and go, this is a live one, you guys begin approaching and you see the eye open again as it's a man. It's an elven male with like orange hair, like wood elf, with the hair kind of going straight down, a headband made of wood across the forehead. The what it looks like is like the brown straps in the center that meet as like a V, and then like one dangles towards the crotch area, and the rest of like the nice greenish undershirts under, and the undergarments green, and brown boots kind of just step back and start moving away. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I promise. I give up. Don't touch me.
No. It is okay. We are here to help. We are not like them.
Points
He-
at Stop and Odin.
No, I'm not pointing towards them. I'm just like motioning like upstairs, like the demons.
You
But
got it. And
like,
you seem like
it is okay.
fucking stuff. You're not gonna hurt me.
Nope.
And you
I
see
promise you.
Lelouch dangling from his neck is a symbol of Sylvanas.
I'm gonna speak in Druidic. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna tell them. Listen, my brother. It is fine. I am here to help you. Sylvanas has sent me to go and help seal the rifts into our plane.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have a shit persuasion.
-2.
No, I got a 13 in total.
13.
The first one was a 4. And
He's pretty shaken up. You can see he's visibly nervous and anxious. Your words console him a bit and kind of calm down his nerves, but he's still very much anxious. And he speaks back in Druidic and says, I failed, Sylvanas. I laid here like a coward as everyone stays swoon. I was attacked. And you see him like raise up his arm, and you see like there was a wound where blood was coming from, but the wound has sealed. And I just laid here and pretended to be dead as the rest of them were slow. I
I'm
could
gonna
do
go
nothing.
and I'm gonna extend out my hand. Knowing that I can like flick it on and off, I'm gonna try to like turn it into wood and have like the flowers and stuff kind of bloom. And I'm just gonna go and say, take my hand.
Don't.
You may have done something that you would see as cowardice, but I promise you, Sylvanas does not mind. The Allfather is here to guide us all. Please, let me help you.
Second.
Off your arm, like you said.
He takes a second and reaches up and grasps your arm and uses your arm to stand up. He goes, I failed. I believe that my cowardice, I believe Sylvanas will take his powers back. I have been surviving solely off of these. And he takes open and opens up a pack, and you can see he's got like a little bag of good berries. And he goes, I've been using my powers to maintain my health, but I don't know how long Sylvanas will allow me to have these powers with this cowardice.
I'm gonna go and damn, I can't cast guidance on myself, but I'm just gonna go and kind of just like reassure him, just like, it is okay. As long as you use your powers to help others in this time, we have other survivors that need healing, that need aid. As long as you can serve and protect and help others, then that should not be a problem. Just do not try to pity yourself for. Don't put yourself down over this. You had to do what you had to do. Just stay safe from now. But please, do not put others in harm's way if you can protect them.
I won't. He just kind of like hangs his head low. With some reassurance from you, but still hangs his head a little bit low. We have to hydrate. Thank you.
I gotta go get water.
I say prep, bro.
Thank you, Jojo.
Sean, you begin kind of heading downstairs, or are you just investigating the area, looking how deep it goes, etc.?
Odin's not a bitch. I'm walking down.
Okay. So there is the other side of the room that you guys didn't investigate, and the stairwells that lead upward. But you begin walking down the stairs. It goes for a little while. You spend about 30 seconds, 60 seconds of walking. Another minute goes by.
I'm just gonna stop for a second and I'm just gonna go, where's my gold?
You're not sure. Nothing responds to you. It just echoes down. Where's my gold?
I thought it was my phone that fell when I was going down, but oh boy, was I wrong.
Oh gosh. But it just keeps going, Sean.
This is a bit.
I'm just gonna yell back up, guys, down here.
What is it today?
Stairs.
Is it a lot? My feet hurt.
A lot.
Fuck.
And as you guys are talking, Ski Pop, you stood on the top of the stairs, correct?
Yeah.
You begin hearing Odin speak, and make a perception check.
Perception. Um, 22.
22.
Wow, my brain.
You begin to hear you hear like a slight footstep or two come from the middle tarp, which is directly behind you. They seem a little bit off, maybe like 40, 50-ish feet, maybe. But you hear just like some type of footstep and like a
Um, I'm gonna take out my wand of magic missiles and prepare if I see any like enemies.
You got it. You prepare for any enemies. You guys, so Lelouch and Zeldris, Rhea, Lulu, you guys all see Skipop take out his wand and begin facing the target. Go ahead, Zeldris.
I'm gonna get the bell ready.
You get the bell ready. Okay. Is anybody opening the tarp or heading towards that way? Odin, you don't hear a response. No one's heading towards you. You don't hear any footsteps or anything.
I'm just gonna take out a torch real quick and
Yeah.
light it, and I'm just gonna toss it down the stairs.
Toss it. Goes flying. Falls down a couple more stairs, and eventually, a little bit down, maybe like 120 feet or so, there's a wall, and then a stairwell that comes. It's like there's like a corridor with two stairwells heading back in that direction, even lower.
Before I walk down these stairs, I'm not a devil or demon. My name is Odin Gorikson. We are here to help.
You just keep up. You hear this echo at the top. Odin, you get no response.
Don't be bitches. Say you're there if you're there.
Keep up.
We got sweat.
What do you say?
We got
We have
sweat.
to stretch.
Stretch. Sheesh. Awesome. Alright. So, keep up. Did you want to say anything else, or that was all?
Oh
you
no, that
wanted
was
to say?
it.
Hit my head on the ceiling.
Actually, wait, can I yell like not like a full gruntle yell, but like come up to like down the stairway that Odin went down?
Odin, just come up. Come up.
I'm down.
Damn you.
You hear the same thing, Keep up.
Help. Help.
You hear
What?
Keep up. You hear with your 22. You hear a curtain, and
Wait,
then
wait,
you
say
hear
it
a
again?
curtain again. You hear a curtain, and then you hear a curtain again.
You want the cookie?
Odin's gonna start heading up after hearing the cookie.
Okay, Odin, you start heading up the stairwell. You guys wait for him.
I'm gonna wait for him.
I'm just saying, you guys should come down here. We can probably close it.
You guys begin Odin, you start heading upstairs. Within a minute or two, you begin and you see them keep up at the top of the stairs.
All right, what the fuck's going on?
I hand him a single sugar cookie.
Where did you get a sugar cookie?
My rations.
Someone's coming through the curtains. I'm not sure exactly who.
We should go.
Downstairs or to the curtains?
I mean, I would recommend downstairs. I mean, like, if we're thinking about it reasonably, this is a secret entrance that only the people here really knew about. So there's a good chance if there are survivors, they're down here. And also, before that, whatever you guys are worried about gets to us, maybe we can close this exit before they get here and avoid them.
You know, that is true. We should close off the upstairs part where we came in here and then continue moving forward.
There is no upstairs part closed off.
Sure. I thought it was from the catacombs.
No, we're not in the catacombs. We go down into the catacombs.
Oh, we were already in them.
I'm gonna start heading downstairs because Odin's idea. was-
Everyone downstairs.
Odin and Zeldris, what are your armor classes?
17.
7.
Zeldris,
18, because the shield is not giving me power anymore.
give me 1 second.
Well, this shield still works as like an ordinary shield.
Yeah, it still does.
It just doesn't give him the bonus AC.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it would. I didn't know that it gave bonus AC and shit.
It did. It was a +2 shield.
Oh, no, but when you're attuned to it, you get another +2.
So it's 4 in total.
It's a +2 shield because 2 plus the additional 2.
That's 22, right?
Okay, so you guys see all 3 of the curtains open just slightly, and you can see from each of the curtains there's these humanoids with insane like face. They're like twitching. One eyeball kind of like enlarged in one of them. The other one like head partially shaven. The other one like his mouth kind of frothing. They all have like scimitars and daggers ready, kind of like shaking them in like this weird manner. Their shoulders are twitching, as all 3 of them, 3 daggers come flying out. 1 at Zeldris, 1 at Odin, 1 at Skipop. And then right over the middle one, you can see a spine devil kind of just flying up in the sky. And he shoots out 2 spines at Lelouch. So first are the daggers. First one is Zeldris. Zeldris does a 15 hit.
No.
Second one is going to be at, Skipop, which misses. And last one is going to be at Odin. That's a 16.
Miss.
Miss. And then the 2 spines at Lelouch. One is going to be a 16. The other one misses. I can't hear you.
My bad. Yeah, the
16
one.
hits?
Yep.
You got it. That is 3, that's 5. And another d6. That is 8 points of damage in total. 5 piercing, 3 fire. And then they all just shut the curtains. What do you all do?
Okay, everyone downstairs now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot ice knife at the spine devil.
The curtains, you can't even see the spine devil. All of the curtains just shut.
I just throw Maturgy to open it.
Why?
You can open doors and shit.
Yeah,
I'm
it's your
leaving.
action.
I'm
It's your
gone.
action.
Oh,
Bruh.
fuck that then.
Bruh, come on. Everyone downstairs, let's go.
All right, so with that, I'm going to need you all to go ahead and roll initiative then. If you're going to try to run, I need you to go ahead and roll initiative. And this is going to be everyone on the map. So that includes Mrs. Zell. Just a reminder.
All
right.
Kind of bad thing.
25 to 20. 20 to 15.
15.
15.
Oh,
I got a 19.
19. So Zeldris, you're up first. Sorry. Okay. That's you, Zeldris. Sorry, what'd you get, Lelouch?
15.
15. So you are close. All right, so you would be next, Lelouch. Okay. 15 to 10. Nobody. Damn. Next up would be, after 15 to 10, would be 10 to 5. 5 to 1.
I got a 4.
4. Ski Bob.
I got 3.
Okay. Odin. Ski Bob. Rhea. Lulu. Felicity. And two kids. Okay. And let me go get the battle map started for you real quick.
Gotcha.
you guys see the entire of it? You cannot.
What?
Can you see? What about now?
Yeah.
Right. So real quick. So this is Miss Z. These are the two kids: the Mastiff, Rhea, Lulu, Zeldris, Lelouch, Teapot, and Odin. I'm gonna need 1 second because I had to grab the Druid as well. We're gonna use this for the Druid. And then afterwards, you also need the Spine Double and the 3 fighters. So we have one here, one was spotted here, one was spotted right here, opening it up, and the Spine Devil, which was right here. All right, and with that, Zeldris, what are you doing first? Right now, you can't even see them.
I cannot see them. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna actually stay there since I want everyone else to go in first. I'm gonna hold my action, and I'm gonna hold. What is it called? My bad. Guiding bolt. So whichever one comes out, they're just gonna get blasted.
Okay. You hold Guiding Bolt, and you said whichever one shows up first, you hit?
Yeah.
You got it. All right. Next up would be, all right. Flying through the curtain, 5, 10, at about a 20-foot height would be the Spine Devil.
All right, he gonna get blasted.
You got it. Go ahead and shoot that.
Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit, but I'm sorry.
For me trying to be a good guy. That's fine.
It'd be like that sometimes. I'm sorry, buddy.
It happens.
He is 20 feet up, so just keep that in mind.
Gotcha.
And he is going to go ahead and launch 2 strikes at you, since you were the one who shot at him. Right. You can make 2 scale attacks. Yes, you can. So 2 strikes, it's a 20 to 80 feet, so he will get a little bit closer. He's 20 feet in the air, so make a strike against you. First one's a natural 20.
Oof, okay.
Second one is going to miss 100%.
Okay. For that natural 20, I'm going to use the... Actually, I can't see any enemies, so forget that.
Sorry, bud. That is going to be that's going to be 3 points of fire damage, or 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Next up, Lelouch.
Oh, I just sent you a text report.
Second. You can.
I can? Alright, I'm going to go and use Grasping Vine from my boon
Yep.
to go and grab that bitch from the air and pull him 20 feet downward, slamming him into the ground.
What's the
Make a
save?
dex save of 14.
You got it. He has magic resistance, so he'll roll with advantage. What's the DC?
14.
14. He succeeds with a natural 16 plus 2, so 18. You guys see as Lelouch's arm, the vines around it begin to wrap out and like whip out like a whip and latch around the Spine Devil, but the Spine Devil manages to just resist and throw off the vines before Lelouch slings it onto the floor. You just hear a crackle of the whip hitting the floor. Anything else, Lelouch?
I'm gonna go and tell the others, go downstairs as quick as you can. I'll try to hold these off while you go down.
All right, you got it. And what's your armor class, by the way?
14 at the moment.
14, you got it. That is your turn, Lelouch. Next up are the bandit captains. They are going to begin rushing out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 towards Odin. Make an attack towards Odin. Natural 18, so I think that will hit.
Yeah.
And that is going to be... Damn. rolled a 1. That is going to be a dagger, so that's going to be 4 points of piercing damage. 5, 10, 15, 20 towards Ski Bop. Ski Bop is going to start a barrage of attacks against you. Sorry, buddy. Makes 2 scimitar attacks against you. First one, 23 to hit.
Miss.
The other one is 14 to hit.
Misses.
Misses, and the last dagger is gonna also miss them.
On that 23, I'm going to use my cloud rune and have it hit the guy who attacked me.
It's a melee attack, so it has to be within range. So you're the only other person in range.
No, the cloud rune is I can make it hit anyone within 30 feet of me.
Right, but this is a melee attack, so he's like holding it and slashing at Ski Bop. So he can't reach anyone.
No, he hits Ski Bop, but the damage is taken by the other person within 30 feet of me.
Oh,
I can read it again if you want, but.
Okay, so read it real quick. Just read it for me.
Once per short rest, when you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to choose a different creature other than the attacker within 30 feet of you to become the target of the attack instead, using the same roll.
Right, so it's just you're changing the target. So if I target Ski Bop for an attack, you can make it target someone else.
I'm gonna make it hit me then.
Okay. So you
How much damage did I take from my attack again?
You took 4 points.
Nice.
And this is another 4 plus 6, 7 points of damage.
Thank you. Also, posture check.
Oh, check that posture, boys. And then the last one is going to rush out from the curtain towards 5, 10, 15 towards Zeldris. And Zeldris, he's going to go ahead and make 3 attacks against you. The first one is going to miss most definitely. The second one is also going to miss. Damn. And the last one is going to hit, I'm pretty sure. The last one is going to be the dagger strike, and that's going to be 21. That is 4 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes. Odin, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack the one attacking. Actually, no, I'm gonna move around him to get behind him, so I'm flanking him and attacking.
You got it. So 5, 10, 15. Flanking.
All right, I'm gonna make melee attacks against him.
You got it.
The first one's 13, so that's probably gonna miss.
13 does miss. Good, sir.
And for the other one, 22 to hit.
That hits.
Aye. And he's gonna take. Don't have that. He's gonna take 8 points of damage.
You got it. 8 points of damage coming out of him. Jesus. All right, awesome. Anything else?
That's it.
You got it. After Odin is going to be Ski Bop.
Water.
Oh, hydrate?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for making hydrate. Alright, who's the blue, white, and black? Like, who are the ones in front of me?
These, Mrs. Z, 2 kids, Mastiff. This is one of the ones that are fighting you guys. Odin, Spine Devil. Another one that are fighting you guys. One of the crazed figures. Zeldris, Lelouch, and this is the Druid. This is Rhea and Lulu.
Wait, who's the one that's on the right? Far right by itself?
Here?
No, the one or far left by itself.
This one?
No, other side.
This one.
Yeah.
That's one of the insane humanoid creatures coming at you. Rhea and Lulu are up next.
Can I face that 30 feet in Odin's direction? Like, away?
Away?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right about here. And the curtains have been drawn right about to there. And what you see when you're in there, now that you're looking around in this area, give me 1 second. This is H6. You see, this is a private chapel. It holds a desecrated altar with a decidedly fiendish air, once dedicated to Torn. The altar's features have been defaced with blood, ichor, and torn strips of flesh lashed together to sinew and intestines that lay around you. And okay, awesome. You did not start your bit. So go ahead. What would you like to do?
I want to do the Hunger Harder, which is the 20 foot by 20 foot complete black sphere. Is there a way I can do it without engulfing Odin and myself?
Where do you want to put it is the question, because you guys are all intermingled.
I guess it would be kind of,
You said a 20-foot sphere, like a circle?
yeah.
You can catch all of these people.
I don't want to catch Odin.
You catch Odin plus the 2 insane ones, and it's fine.
I'll take it.
Alright, will I'll get the other humanoid too?
You get 2 of them, yeah.
Okay. If you're fine with it, then I'm gonna do Hunger Harder in that location.
You got it.
And Alberto, when you get the chance, I just send something to you on your phone.
Absolutely, thank you. Checking it right now. Okay, so yeah, I didn't. If you'd have read that part, I'd be like,
Yeah, it didn't say it on like the actual like character sheet, so I had to like look at the rule.
You're good. You're good. For next time.
And right now, you guys are completely blind, and all you hear is soft whispers and slurping noises.
Okay. You hear the soft whispers and slurps as the entire area becomes engulfed in what is like a black cloud. The ground becomes moist, and you can just faintly see what's like tentacles forming and beginning to lash out in multiple different areas, Cthulhu style.
It's like smooth jazz with Zoidberg.
What's the saving throw?
The saving throw is a dex saving throw of 14.
Okay, so the spine double fails. One of the humans fail, and the other human...
Well, no. So this is how it works. So any creature starts a turn, takes that has to do the
Okay, starts their turn. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, one of the so this one succeeded. The rest of those failed.
Okay.
So at the start of their turns, we'll know that.
Gotcha.
Anything else to keep up?
No, I can't do anything else from there.
You got it, Rhea. Rhea is going to rush up. 5, 10. Wait, did you guys say run down the hole yet?
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second. You guys said run down the hole. The hole is covered by Hunger of God. If we're going to be honest. So Rhea is going to avoid that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as she can get. She's going to make 2 strikes against this one insane like humanoid. Misses on the first one. And hits on the second one. That is going to be a D8 to Rhea. All right, she rolled pretty nice. And does a decent amount of damage to this one. True. And that strike, as she takes the trident and just lunges it straight into the chest, the humanoid just kind of looking at her, like laughing in her face, one bulging eye moving towards her. That's Rhea. Lulu, 120 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 right here. Make an attack. Misses. Misses terribly. Mrs. Z is just gonna stay where she is. She can't see shit. And the two children are gonna stay back as well. Zeldris, you're up.
All right. The one that Lulu missed on, I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on. He has
You got it. He succeeds with a 19, so he takes no damage.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, as you ring the bell, and as he's laughing in Rhea's face, pitch like the spear or trident in his chest, he just looks over and whips his head towards you and goes, and he just sits there and staring at you. Scimitar and dagger out. Anything else?
I'm put a. No, he's too far away. I'm gonna just end my turn there.
You got it. Next is Spine Double. How much damage does it take?
Okay, so I gotta roll for 2d6. Hold on. Where's my mouse? Taking 6 cold damage.
How much?
6.
6 points of cold damage.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So. All right. Awesome. Thank you, good sir. And as it starts taking damage, it begins shooting up toward your direction. So about 5, 10, 15 right over you, and then 15 straight down.
It was 20 feet above me, right? It wasn't in my.
It
attack.
was, yeah.
It's like,
So it's currently now 5 feet above you, Ski
Well, you can't
But
take
it's
reactions
still-
anyway, Sean. You can't see anything.
yeah.
And now,
Yeah.
right in front of you, the spine shooting back, those red glaring eyes, pitchfork in hand, and goes, "This is exactly where I wanted you."
Oh.
And as he says that, you think for a second, and there's a familiar feeling that you feel. It's like tingling all over you, and you remember this feeling. This is the same like aura of murder that you got from the one lady that deceived you in the first dungeon crawl.
Oh shit!
And from the same death's head of bald that was skinless, where attacks you feel the aura instead of coming from the spine double is coming from the altar, the desecrated altar.
Oh, fuck. Not.
And now that you're within range, he begins spinning his attacks towards you. And to be, let's see, just double check. Altar gains vulnerability to all damage. Yep. And you are 5, 10, 15, 20. You're there. And he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna make a bite and a fork attack against you.
Why are you
The bite is going to be, it's gonna miss. And the fork is also gonna miss. Come on, this is the time. This is
Not
the
his time. You evil bitch. Not again.
The bite comes out and the fork comes out, but you being the person you are, knowing what was gonna happen, you immediately dodge out of these strikes. And don't let them hit you. Lelouch, you are up.
Only flashback.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Oh, again.
Yeah. Actually, nah, I won't. I'm gonna run up to that guy that's fighting Zeldris and Rhea. And
I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe you're gonna walk into Hunger of the Guard. Yeah.
can I go the other way? Like, can I?
There's no, the other way's covered as well. Rhea and Lulu are there.
Oh, all right. Can I shoot a produce flame at him?
You absolutely can.
If I back up. All right, I'm gonna do that.
Go for it, buddy.
Does 20 hit? 14 plus 6.
20 does hit.
Okay.
After Lelouch. Okay, so that's
No. I'm gonna. Fine. It takes 13 points of fire damage.
Jesus. Okay, got it. Anything else?
I'm gonna go and yell back. If you can't get to cover.
You got it. As you yell that back, everybody that can hear you, although Odin you cannot see. What is happening? What is happening? All right, awesome. That is your turn, Lelouch. He's starting to take some damage. It is their turn now. This one fighting Zeldris and Rhea and Lulu is going to make 3 attacks. One towards Zeldris with a scimitar, miss. One towards Rhea, miss. One towards Lulu, and I think that one hits. No.
Can I jump in the way?
No, you're too far away.
Fuck.
But it actually just misses. It's a 17. He takes the dagger and tries to swipe through her golden fur. And you see Zulu just zip by it, not letting it attack her. It just barely grazes. And that's his turn. The one in combat with Odin did see Ski Pop run away. Is going to begin trying to run out of the Hunger of God.
Difficult terrain.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Difficult
How much
terrain,
damage?
Alberto.
Huh?
It's difficult terrain.
It is difficult
Aren't they
terrain?
blinded?
And blinded, yeah.
They are blinded, but they know the direction. But go ahead. How much damage does he take, by the way?
Let me roll it.
It's him and the other one.
6 again.
6 points of damage. You got it. So he takes 6 points, and then the other one also takes 6 points.
Yeah, at the beginning of his turn, yes.
Yeah, because the beginning of their turns. All right,
Then at the
cool.
end of the turn, you do another one, and they mix dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, so he's gonna blindingly 5, no, it'll be 10, 20, 30, and he's gonna dash. 10, 20, 30, just out of Hunger of Hadar. Odin, you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. It's with disadvantage, right?
Yes, because you can't see. You just kind of like feel someone running by you.
With an attack of opportunity, I can't do a grapple, right?
You could actually. You could replace your attack for the grapple. So
Yeah. I'm gonna try to grapple him instead.
You got it. Contested athletics.
Gotcha.
Did you get
9.
a 9? He got a 12. So you try to grapple him. He slips out of your grasp and begins running. And Ski Pop, you see, just getting out of the fog, another one of the crazy individuals, tongue out, scimitar and dagger looking directly at you, drool coming from his mouth. He just looks at you and begins laughing. The other one who is also in Hunger of Hadar is going to also try to get out of it. He's going to run back. So 10, 20, he's now out of it. And then 25, 30, begin running towards the curtain. He's going to dash too, so 5,
He doesn't know
7,
exactly where he
Oh my
is.
god.
He didn't know to back out.
30.
How would he know to back
He
out?
knows where he came from.
How do you know how big it is?
He knew eventually he was going to get out.
He found his
Yeah, it's like that house.
So that is both of them. They are currently out. Odin's the only one
You
in
know-
Hunger.
You know at the Super Bowl when the weekend was going through that maze?
Yeah.
It's that guy.
Odin, it is now your turn.
Alright, so I felt him run past me, right?
I'm
You
sorry.
did feel the you did feel the direction.
I'm just going to
take
turn
4.
around and walk forward.
Turn around. 5, 10, 15. As you get 15 away, you're still in the dark, but you feel like something in front of you.
Alright, real quick, what's the saving throw again for the thing?
Well,
Yes.
you take 4, and your turn there, then you want to do a saving throw.
No, but what's the saving throw? I didn't make it yet.
14.
And it's dex.
Well,
right?
Dex.
Yeah,
Dex.
that's 14.
Yeah, Dex.
Alright. 13, so I fail.
Dang, man.
So you take 4 points of cold. As you feel one of the tendrils
no,
slash
no.
you.
You take the dex saving throw if you end your turn inside the darkness.
Oh, okay, okay.
You
So because you started there,
automatically
you take
take
4
full
points
damage.
of cold.
So you automatically took
You got
4.
it.
And I'll
Okay,
roll again
got
for the acid damage.
Odin, you make it to the end, the edge, and you're just about to get out, but before you get out, you feel something in front of you.
I don't know what it is.
Can't
but
see.
I'm going to grab it.
Okay? Make an
and I'm
athletic.
gonna throw it into the darkness.
Okay, make an athletics check. Ski up. You feel some arms grab you from inside of the darkness. Are you letting it?
Do I see the other maniac on the left?
You do not. He hasn't come out.
Do I recognize my man's grasp?
It's like a split second. Right now, like you're facing the spine double and the other crazed one, and you just feel something grab you from behind.
Wait, I recall this gentle
You
yet
know what?
terrifying
I'm
touch.
going to allow it because I can't fight them up close either way. This helps me.
Make an athletics check. All right, Odin. So you grab him, and what do you do?
I'm just gonna kind of just throw him like behind me and just
You
get,
can
and just
you
get ready
can-
to fight.
You can use your shove attack to shove something 5 feet. So like you can shove him to the left of you, shove him to the right of you. Or shove him forward because there's nothing in front of him. The spine double is also like 5 feet in the air.
So much that's going on here.
Spent a lot of time talking.
I'm gonna throw him to the right.
You throw him to the right of you into the darkness. So you are now starting your turn in your own arms of Fedar.
I don't mind.
And you still have movement, Odin.
Oh, I do? I'm then gonna move forward.
You move forward, immediately seeing one of the crazed ones to your right, and the spine double directly in front of you.
Okay, seeing that, I'm going to Action Surge.
Oh, go ahead, bud.
And I am going to. Is the spine double in reach of me and everything?
It is, yeah, it is. So it's not like right in front of you. It's just kind of like up on an angle. Like imagine just 5 feet up. It's still within the 5 feet range.
Okay, yeah, I am going to. I'm gonna attack him.
Go for it. Make the attacks.
Okay, not good for the first one. 14.
14 misses. Or I lied. It hits. It is.
Oh, really? Nice. And
Yeah.
for the other one, it's also a 14, so they both hit.
Both hit.
Okay, so,
Not a lot for this one.
okay, so 8.
Killed that hoe.
Okay, so 21 total.
21. Now, how do you want to do it?
I'm just gonna take the broadside of my axe again and just club him and send him flying back.
You got it. Take the broadside.
Nice water.
And even the broadside has spikes. So as you throw the broadside at him, some of the spikes impale him, and then you just launch him baseball style towards the desecrated altar. He just like slumps over it, wings out, bleeding this kind of ichor just off the side, and he is dead.
And I'm just gonna turn to the one I see.
You turn to the one you see, and you say, "You're next. You're next." And Ski Pop, you are up. However, you
I'm just
take
gonna look at him like, what the fuck?
Ski Pop, you take your own cold damage to start with.
I'd say 4.
4 points of cold damage. And then you can, if you want, you can drop concentration on our Hunger Fedar.
I might use it to my advantage. Maybe. Let me see.
Okay. You're gonna stay inside the shadows? Where are you gonna go?
Aha! I want to stick. I made a 20 for a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Concentration saving throw. Can I stick my head out over there?
Stick your head out.
Yeah.
You see Odin and the crazed one.
I'm gonna use Gust. Wait, no, I want to put Odin too.
If it's in a straight line, no, Gus.
Is it a straight line? Gust is
I think so.
create one falling face. the air cable moving one object in there. Okay, yeah.
As gust, you seize the air compelled to create one force of effect, one medium or creature that you can choose. So yeah, it's only one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you shoot him. He's going to make a strength saving throw. That is going to be a 3, so he fails.
He gets pushed 5
How
feet.
How far do you push him?
He only gets pushed up to 5 feet away.
5 feet away, it is. And he is shot 5 feet away from you.
And I'm going to pop back into the darkness.
You stay in the darkness. You got it.
I'll
That's
take
your
the-
turn, Ski Bob.
to the.
It is now Rhea's turn. She's going to make 2 attacks on that one that y'all been hammering at. That first one hits. The second one misses. She does a total of 8 points of damage on that one. Damn, what am I going to say?
Ow.
Yeah, he definitely is saying ow right now.
No, I just took 11 points of my own damage.
All right, so that's Rhea. Lulu's gonna make an attack. Misses. And then next up would be Miss Z, who still can't make her way into the fog. You see the druid is kind of just cowering in the corner, like, oh my god, please, Sylvanas, save me. And then Zeldris, it's your turn.
Alright, same thing. Toll the dead, wisdom save on the guy in front of me.
You got it. Wisdom up. Fails.
Oh, fails. Okay. Thank goodness.
Sir?
And to those. And he takes 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. It's not bad. He's starting to look hurt. As his head begins ringing. Anything else, Edris?
Nah, I'm gonna save my spell slots.
You got it. Next up, we're gonna do level. Lelouch, you're up.
Nah, never mind.
Alright, I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna go and just do the same thing. Throw produce flame at that guy.
Got it, bud.
Uh, 19.
19 hits.
Gotcha. And I'll just roll with this. 8 points fire damage.
That is nice. He's really starting to look rough. Anything else?
Are the arms of Hatter still around?
Yeah, it's still up.
Can I run? Actually, I'll go and use my bonus action, Wild Shape. I'll turn into a Moorbounder, and can I jump over it if I run and jump?
You can. Where are you jumping to is the question.
I want to jump over to get in combat with the guy who's fighting Odin.
What's your horizontal leaping?
Horizontal leaping. Hold on, let me see this real quick. My long jump is up to 40 feet, and my high jump is 20 feet.
So, 11, make a wish.
You would be like in the.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can jump right about there. As you guys see the Moorbounder transform and just leap into the air. Anything else?
Would I have any more movement after jumping that? Because I can run 70 feet.
What's your movement speed?
70.
So you got 30 more feet.
All right, I'm gonna try to go and run around to that one that said that Odin was next.
This one?
Yep.
Awesome. You got him there. All right, that's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is going to be after Lelouch is all of their turns. First off, we're gonna start with one attack on Lulu. Hits. Poor Lulu. Oh, not bad. 5 points of damage. 5 points of damage on Lulu. This is the first time she's taking damage all campaign. Oof. Okay, awesome. Next attack is on Rhea. Natural 20. Jesus, they're not. Take it easy on Rhea, man. And max damage. That is going to be 12 plus 3, 15 points of damage on Rhea. Thank God she healed all the way up, or that would have been a problem. And then next up would be an attack on Zeldris. That's going to hit with a 19.
Yep.
However, that's the dagger. 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And after that is going to be... Oh, sorry, the next one. So the next one is going to be the one fighting Odin. He's going to launch one scimitar attack against Odin. Misses. Second attack against Lelouch. Misses. Last dagger strike towards Odin. Misses. Jesus. The last one comes running out 5, 10, 15, 20 towards the Moorbounder. Makes one strike against you. That's cocked. Misses. Misses. Dagger. Okay. Does a 16 hit? The Moorbounder, Lelouch?
Shit. I gotta text that. I had to lock the doors. Sorry about that.
You good? Moorbounder does a 16 hit?
Yep.
He rolled a 2, but because you're within 20 feet of the altar, it's a double, so 7 points of piercing damage.
Gotcha.
As you feel like your flesh gives even more weight than usual to the dagger. And that is all he can do. Odin, you're up. You're muted.
I'm gonna move one square over to get flanking with Lelouch. And I'm going to make melee attacks against him.
You got it. Go for it, Chief.
24 for the first one.
Hits.
And the other one's a 12, so that's going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to activate my fire rune for this attack.
Beautiful.
So he needs to make a strength saving throw of 14.
He fails.
Okay, nice. And before I roll this, is he immune or to fire or anything?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, that's good. 14, and then the 2d6.
Just give me full
14,
damage.
7. 21 points of damage, and he is now restrained.
Huge. 21?
Yeah.
You got it.
And since that was the first attack, would the second one have advantage?
You would technically have advantage, so just roll one more time and see what you get.
Huzzah! 16.
There you go. So that one does it.
12 points.
12 points of damage.
And let me just check the fire rune because I think he takes it on his turn. Yeah, okay, yeah, and that's going to be it for now.
You got it, bud.
Actually, since he's restrained, I'm going to move into combat. I'm going to just move in between them. Like in
You're
between
gonna
the
move in
two.
between
Like
them?
you said, that one little spot there, I'm just going to move in between.
You got it. Right here?
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm going to do a pro gamer move. I'm going to go behind the one that's to my left.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to stay there.
He's gonna get an opportunity attack against you with
Yeah.
a disadvantage. Disadvantage, you rolled 10s on both. So that is gonna be a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Misses. Awesome. Keep up, you're up. You take damage at the top of your turn.
Yes, this is our day. He's fine, I died for this. I'm taking 8.
Skipop dies inside of his own arms of Hadar.
Yeah, that'd be a tragic ending.
That'd be funny. Okay,
The man really did it to himself.
I'm gonna walk out.
You gonna walk out?
Yeah.
You got it. Oh shit! All right, go for it.
And that one's restrained, right?
Yes,
One is
sir.
restrained. Yeah, the one you're right up on.
So attacks against him have advantage as long as they are melee.
Yeah, I don't do melee. I'm going to. I'm gonna move as far as I can, right?
I mean, so this way.
Yeah, towards you.
Oh,
So 5. So you said 5, 10, 15. He already used his reaction. Anything else? So 20.
And then I'm going to use at second level, distant whispers
On which one?
on the one in between Lelouch and
Lelouch.
It is going to be intelligence, right?
wisdom.
Wisdom. So that is going to be, he rolled a 13 with a +0, so 13.
Fail! Yay!
Yeah.
So he's going to take 46 and then he's going to run as far as he can to our direction.
You got it. From you, right?
Yeah. So he's going to take 10 psychic damage.
10 psychic damage.
Get your opportunity attack, boys.
And
Yes,
this
sir.
is, he has not taken much damage this one. He starts running in this direction. So
Okay, so attack of opportunity.
Yes.
And I have a question for this.
Do I get attack of opportunity?
You both
Yeah, we
do.
both would. But the
Awesome.
question is, do we get the attack of opportunity while he's in the square leaving or after he's gone?
What do you mean?
Like, you know how me and Lelouch were flanking?
Mhm.
So we have advantage on attack
While
rolls?
while he's in it, so you both have advantage.
Okay, good. Okay, I was just...
Sweet. Let's see this.
Let's do some damage. Okay, so that hits.
Holy
but
fuck.
let's see if I get that net
Alright,
20. I did not
25.
get- I got a
25
20.
hits. Both hit. Roll damage.
I just want to see if I get a natural 20. I don't.
He takes 10 points of damage from me.
10 points of damage from you.
I'm going to roll with this, and then it's added 4 at the end.
You got it.
What the fuck? All 4 were 1s.
Damn.
For this, it was 1, 1, 1, 1. Plus 4. So 8 points
got it.
of slashing damage.
He is also
I'm
starting
just going to
to
roll with my regular.
That's fair. Sorry about that, bud. That is Ski Pop's turn. Rhea's up next. She's gonna go for another strike on this guy. This guy's beefing it out with y'all. Misses on the first one, hits on the second one. Rolls a 1 on the dice, so the guy takes 4 points of damage in total. All right, awesome. That is Rhea. Lulu's gonna take her turn to attack. Lulu hits. Fuck yeah, Lulu. Gets a 4, so 4 points of damage onto him. All right, awesome. And that is Missy, Kid staying back, Druid still being a bitch. Zeldris, you're up.
Okay. Same thing.
All the dead wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Finally. We changed double that now.
I will beat him with the belt physically.
Fair.
Okay, that's good. 16 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Yes! No, I'm gonna take the
Yeah.
belt. I'm gonna just repeatedly smash it in his head. That's
You
it.
take the bell, you ring it, ding, and as it does, you see him like grab onto his head and stop laughing as his ears begin to bleed, and you just take the opportunity, ding, 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 and just hit him over his head.
Hold the bench, hold the
Those
bench,
are
hold
some-
the bench, hold the bench.
Those are some fucked up
I
church
just
bells.
laughed at the same time.
Oh, man. But Zeldris, he is down for the count.
Zeldris has turned chaotic.
Next up would be
Wait.
Oh, sorry. Good.
I'm gonna move up as much as I can.
If you move any further into the other room, you'll be how do you say it? You'll be in arms of Hadar. You can't see over there.
and I make my way up
Drink.
towards where the
Oh,
loot
hydrate.
is, coming from that way.
Hydrate. Where are you trying to go?
It's okay, Silas. I noticed.
My bad.
So this whole area is covered in arms of the dog. So where would you like to go?
Oof. No, I'm a G. I'm gonna risk it. I'm going through.
You going through? So
better
5,
dash.
10, 15, 20, 25.
difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain.
That was difficult.
Oh, it's difficult terrain. My B. So 10, 20, 30.
Looks
You want
for
a
a
dash?
Yeah, I'm a dash. Hopefully, I make it out.
10, 20, 30. And that's you use your action to get there. As you come out, you can see one of the crazies.
Okay. I'm gonna just stare him down because I can't do
You
anything.
got it. Oh wait, you used your action for Toll the Dead, no?
Oh, fuck, he did. Yep. Back into the chaos.
20, 30.
Make a
You
dexterity
are stuck
saving
in arms of
throw.
Hadar. How much damage did he take?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Make a dex save, bro.
I'm using dice for this.
I
What, my
didn't do a
plus
saving
one?
throw. My dumbass.
16.
Okay,
Saves.
you pass. I think you take half damage.
Half damage. Then Lelouch, you're up after that. How much?
4.
4 points of damage. Lelouch, you're up.
All right, I'm attacking this guy.
As a
You
10
got it,
corruption. to face.
Advantage.
Shit. All right, 25 again.
It's-
It was a 4, then it was a 19.
It's my good sir.
Now, I'm just gonna roll this 4 times. 3, 5, 7, 9, plus 4. That's 13 points of slashing damage.
You got it. Is it 14?
13.
14? 13. Thank you.
I mean, I'll take the extra point.
He's looking rough. He's looking on like death's door at this point. Anything else, Lelouch?
I was wondering, so the totem's causing the aura of murder, right?
Yeah. The altar.
Yeah. I was wondering if I could just fucking run into that shit and like dive to try to break it so that there wouldn't be anything, but I was like, oh, that guy's
That'd be
still
more like
grappled, so
Yeah, that'd be more like your action.
yeah, I was thinking about that. Bonus action, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna turn around to the other guy and start heading his direction.
You got it. You gonna start running toward him?
Wait, hold up, what's that thing in the middle?
This right here is the altar.
Yeah, that thing that's like 10 feet long. Is that the altar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I jump on top of it?
Sure. You can try to get purchased. There's currently a spine devil resting on top of it. A dead
I'll
spine
step
devil
on him. I'll step on him.
Sure. Just looking furious. You jump on top of this. You're gonna take an attack of opportunity. With disadvantage misses. There's a 19 and a 6.
Epic.
So that's your turn. It is now their turn.
He's
And
gonna
one
have-
is huh?
One guy he has to remake his saving throw. And
Making it
he's
right
also
now.
going to take the damage at the start of his turn.
He fails the saving throw, so how much
Nice.
damage?
He takes 8 points of fire damage.
He literally had 8 hit points. So you see the fiery cuts begin to spread across and engulf him in flames
Nice.
as he screams out in laughter. The other one, however, turns the hell around, sees Lelouch 5, 10, 15, and unleashes a flurry of 3 attacks against
I'm
you.
10 feet up. Shit, Brick. Can he reach that?
Oh yeah, he can reach you.
Damn it. I was hoping that he wasn't wrong.
Yeah, you're only like on top of you were like basically on top of the team.
I thought it was 10 feet high, so I was like, haha, I'm out.
It's 10 feet long, good sir.
14 to hit. 14.
That actually hits because
All right.
I have
Second one definitely hits then because it's a 20. And the next one is cocked. The last one misses, so just 2 scimitar attacks. The first one is 13 points of damage.
Fuck.
Next one is 15 points of damage.
Fuck again.
And then the dagger misses.
Aha.
You still in Moorbounder form?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Oh, fuck. That's my regular hit points. Jesus Christ.
Okay. You got it right? You got it?
Yeah. I fixed it. I was like, oh, shit.
Odin, you're now up.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna move behind him, so I'm flanking with Lelouch.
5. Got it?
And I'm just gonna make melee attacks against him.
You got
Wait,
it.
so it was 15 and then 13?
It was 15 and 13, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that would be 28. I am out of more bounded form, actually.
You got it. You're back in regular roof.
Yeah. Oh, and then I need to take the extra damage at the end.
So for the first attack, 22. And
22,
for
that
the
hits.
second attack, it's also a 22, 23 actually.
Both of those hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, Chief.
Gotcha. It's a 10. 12, so 22 points of damage.
Got it. 22 points. That is going to... Sheesh. He's on his last legs.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Nah, seriously. And with that... Actually, I lied. I did a miscalculation last time. How do you want to do this?
Aha.
I'm just gonna chop off one of his legs, and then I'm gonna like sink with the other attack. I'm just gonna sink the axe like into his back, so he's kind of like propped up against the altar, and I'm just gonna kick it all the way through.
You kick the axe through or the altar?
Oh no, I'm gonna kick the axe through him.
You got it. You kick it in, kick it again. As each time it moves further through his chest, he's like grabbing it, trying to push it through as it just slides all the way in, just breaking his spine. And he is unconscious and dead. And with that...
A double whammy.
Awesome. Well then.
You can flip back over to the other screens.
Already did it.
Thank you, good
To hit
save.
my laptop camera rather than my actual camera.
However, combat has ended. And those of you that are still by that altar that's desecrated, you can just feel that aura, like your skin just not as tough as usual.
I'm going to take a good couple of seconds and/or minutes just to break it.
Yeah, same. I'm just gonna help him tip it over and start whacking.
You guys begin just absolutely manhandling it. Skeep up. I'd imagine you drop Arms of Hadar.
Yeah.
And everyone's able to be visible now. Dylan?
Can I take some more devil vials, like the of the blood?
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
I'm scanning them. Scan.
How many vials do you have?
I have 1 so far, but with
No,
like,
how many vials, like empty vials, do you have?
I have 4.
4, okay. So you can have a total of 5. So go ahead and make a medicine check.
Sure.
And keep out, you said you're scanning everybody?
Yes.
You got it. So,
Sure.
you keep up, you begin scanning.
18 plus 6, so 24.
You manage to get 2 vials of Ichor.
So
You keep up. This is the image that pops up on the spine double.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, fancy. It looks like a bird.
And as the image pops up, a text comes to you, and it says, "Have I told you, when I traveled to the chasm of fate and to find the lost tomb of Golgarath. Long story short, I wound up at the edge of a sheer cliff over a fiery lake surrounded by flapping spine devils. Now, spine devils aren't the most powerful of fiends, but they can be troublesome in numbers. As I cracked the magical seal on a jar of hurricanes I had borrowed, I heard an ungodly roar of wind. When I opened my eyes, not only had the devils been sent shrieking to who knows where, but the force of wind had scattered the chasm's walls and revealed the tomb's entrance. Nothing stays lost if Volo seeks it. And it says Tac Volo. And as far as like information, it says that spine devils are not necessarily fighters. A lot of times they're messengers.
They
They're
be in the
used
hell
for-
out of us though. Shit.
So messengers and also reconnaissance. Deluge.
Do all of us get this information, or is it
I'll
just
just tell them.
Skip Up?
I'll tell everybody.
If Skipop's reading it from the demon decks out loud, then you guys would hear it.
Oh, girl. As in.
It was. No, I believe it was a different one. Golgarath.
Oh,
That
Golgarath.
one's
Okay, I
Gargoth.
thought it was Gargoth. I was like, oh, wait, same dude. There's someone summoning me. Do you need a contract?
So you're telling me it was Volo who found him? But no, it was Golgarath. Apologies. However, over time, you guys definitely managed to break down the altar, and you can feel that aura begin to retract. With no items have been desecrated, the aura retracts, and you find yourselves now huddled together by the secret door where the clasped hand is. Some of you guys a little wounded than others, and some of you feeling a little bit better. What would you all like to do, Zeldris?
Yeah, so the hand thing where they put the offering, I would like to try and do that as well. And maybe,
How much money do you put?
it's my hometown, so I'm gonna put in 20 gold.
20 gold it is. You hit the lever, drop it, close, the hand clasp, you hear the change drop. Make a religion check. Keep up.
I want to do the same after Zeldris is done.
You got it. Zeldris?
I'm gonna use dice for this. And I get
Religion.
6.
Is it just that altar, or are there other altars like that?
That's more of like an offering area.
Got
Not like there are other altars though. What's up?
I got a 16.
16. You can feel that thread attached to you and then become severed as your hit points are restored fully.
Yeah.
Keep up, you step up. How much gold do you put?
I'll put in 20.
20 pieces of gold. Step it. The hand closes. You hear the chains rattle. Go ahead and make a religion check.
16.
16.
Yes.
You see the thread. It snaps, and your hit points are restored fully.
Hey.
Ray goes, shit, let me get in on that. Walks over, hits the lever, grabs 15 gold and sets it down. Shuts it. Make a religion check for her.
Was this always here?
What happened?
No, I'm
what'd
like
you
talking
say?
back like when they used to live here. Was this always here?
Well, hold on. She got 11 plus 4, so she got 15, so it does work. She is restored to 100, or her total hit points, 100%. And-
Hit points.
Lulu, you start thinking back. Zeldris, you remember this always being here.
I give it a kiss.
You kiss the hand, the gauntlet of Torm.
Or of gold. Actually, if I lose my arm, I'm making that one. I'm
Sheesh.
slapping it on.
However, you guys have this time now. What would you like to do?
Everyone down the stairs.
Yeah.
I agree.
You all begin making your way down the stairwell.
And before we at the entrance of the stairs, I'm just gonna look around to see if there's any buttons or levers or switches or anything to close it.
Make an investigation check.
Gotcha. Natural 20.
Natural 20. You're looking around. The walls, nothing. But as you're stepping down the stairway, you just hear as one of the steps you stepped on kind of sinks in for a second, and the door and shuts you in. The druid that you guys had found goes, "Oh my god, no, it's too dark. It's too dark. I can't do this." And
Listen,
Torch.
bud.
you guys light the torch.
Wait, isn't he an elf?
He is.
He has dark vision. What's he worrying
He's all.
about?
He's scary as hell.
It's still scary.
He goes, I don't think I can do this. I think I'd just rather stay here.
Listen, you got this. I'm just gonna cast, I don't know, guidance to hopefully that will, I don't know, boost his fucking courage. Some
Does-
shit. Make
does-
him, make him
I was
at least
just
a
gonna-
little self-confident.
Oh, my bad.
No, you good. What do you want to say, the others?
I was gonna say I was just gonna do the cantrip light and just put it on his shoulder.
Got it. He takes a second. No, I cannot do this. Here, just here. And he taps you, Lelouch, and he casts Bark Skin. And you guys see Lelouch's skin, the entirety of his skin, begin to become more wood-like. And you have that for the next hour. I assume you know what Bark Skin does?
Yeah, I have it.
And he goes,
Oh,
I'll just stay here. And he just sits down on the steps.
thank you. If you have any other magical capabilities or any sort of strength, I recommend you go and shut off the entrances, exits, anything to come in here so that more of them don't come in.
He just goes, yeah, I'll just stay here. I promise. I'll be okay. Just go ahead. I'm done.
Also, make sure wherever you hide is well fortified, I guess, so nothing can come in. And
He turns around and waves his hand towards the door, and you can see vines begin to wrap around the sides of the doorway and just like pull taut.
Build that.
nice. May Sylvanas guide you, and I'll be on my way.
He just sits there shaking as you all begin making your way down the stairway, descending into darkness. And that's where we'll end our episode today. Okay.
Woo!
Thank you,
Good job.
everyone, for coming out.
Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
everyone who stuck with us to the end.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great day, great night. Thank you for sticking with us. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Aboard.
Take care, everybody.